Hello. Welcome in. Let's see here. Just give me one moment. But if you're joining me today, I'm actually going to be working on the. What is it called? I already forgot what it's called.
You want the box?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I am going to be working on my World Cup right now. And I have a special guest with me, and that is my sister. If you joined me last week while I was, building, you know that she was here with us last week. And it was such a blast that we have her here again today. Yep, that's what we're doing. So, I am just making sure something over here. I always forget where it is. I am just moving some things around so that I can see. And we're going to get started. There we go.
Yeah, because you probably see a different angle of her office now. Now you can see no? They can always see the Sailor Moon?
Yeah, the only thing is that I had the other camera on, the other camera was, hold on. This camera right here was put right here, but that was a temporary camera. But I left it like that when I was streaming, what's it called? What did I stream this week? I streamed, Rayman. Rayman was my game on Sunday. So I kept it like that. And then when I was streaming and I was building a brick head, I also did welcome in user. When I was streaming the brick head, that camera went down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was when one of the cameras went down. I ended up using this one as a backup, and I essentially didn't change it since then. Hi from Florida.
Hey.
I know who that is.
How you doing?
I actually have a special guest with me today. Today I have my sister. We're talking all things nostalgia and all things, what? I don't know, just random stuff.
Yeah, so if you have any suggestions, we will totally take them. Only because at some point, we get bored of each other and the juices might stop flowing.
Yeah, probably. Welcome in, Moon Boy, Moon Ray. I can't really see from over here. I should really start wearing my glasses more often. What's up, girls? We're doing great. We're over here. So this is the build that I'm working on. If you joined us last week on Wednesday, we got through bags 2 through 7.
Yeah.
2 through 7. I skipped one because that one is my minifigure, and I love to do my minifigures last. So as of right now, we have the base, and I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of tiling right now to kind of like finish off this piece right here. And we'll see if we get to the actual globe. I don't know if we're going to get to the globe today, if I'm honest with you. But this one is the Lego FIFA Editions Lego set. Where's the number? 43020.
Yeah, that's how you say it. See, like, I'm learning so much with you.
I like that one beautiful piece. You like it so far? I think it's pretty cool. You know what's one of my favorite features so far?
Show the bottom.
It's this part right here. So depending on where you see me, right now I'm showing on the TT screen, and then I'm showing on YouTube and Twitch. This is one of my favorite features. Oh, I even have it backwards. This is my favorite feature so far, which is essentially World Cup champions. It has the champions of the World Cup listed on here since 1974 all the way to last champion that we have, which is 2022. I love that this actually is here. It does make me wonder whether or not the real thing actually has a updated medallion every single year. If it does, that's actually pretty cool. If not, then I don't know. We got to find out how we
Food
can.
for thought. They should do it.
I know they should do it if they don't do it. But I would love to get my hands on a real one. Don't know how that would happen. Just to see whether that actually exists down here or not. But so far, this is one of my like this one. I could tell you a lot of people online when this one came out, they were all like, "Oh, I don't think I like that," and I was like, "Why? Why would you say that?" I was one of those people that pre-ordered this one when it was announced. I think maybe I was the only pre-order. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe a lot of it has to do with the nostalgia behind it. Like you saw World Cup and you're like, oh, yes. It took you way back.
So you see those two right there? Do you think you could grab those two on my shelf?
Oh, the soccer ones?
Yeah. So I have to show you one of the latest ones I got right now. If you didn't know, this is available at your local Lego retailer. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see this one. I saw when you got this one.
Okay, so this one, courtesy of Costco. I was so close to also getting Rolando. Reynaldo. I always say it wrong. It's Rolando, okay? I have an uncle Rolando, so that's why I call it Rolando. Shout out. But Messi holds a very special place in my heart because Argentina has always been one of my favorites. I usually root for Argentina. This year, I guess I'm still rooting for Argentina, but I am a big underdog story person. So I can tell you that this year, I'm definitely have my eyes on Iran, right?
Iran.
And Bosnia. Because Bosnia took my number one team out of the running. Can you believe that?
And for the followers.
Oh yeah. For those of you that don't know, they beat out Italy, and Italy is my country. Like in some way, shape, or form, in some lifetime, I was Italian. But like Italian, not American Italian, like Italian. Like I would make fun of English Italian. Like that was me in one like timeline ago. But anyways. And Argentina has always been one of my teams, and this is the closest thing out of like the ones that they had. Went back to Costco to see if I could get the other ones, and guess what?
They're gone?
The FIFA ones? Only Messi's left over. And I thought to myself, I was like, oh crap, I should have gotten the other ones before Messi. But I guess I'm still a true Messi fan, I guess. I love you. I think you should retire, but I love you.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you've seen him practically your
my whole life. He has been there for a whole minute and a half.
Yeah.
And a half. But he still looks great. Look, even in Lego form, he's kind of cute. But
hey, if the hubby's watching, remember it's platonic.
I know. I'll never meet him. Maybe. Anyways, so this one, courtesy of Costco, I have it in my collection, and I'm super excited to build it. I will say, you saw the other ones that they have, the bigger ones. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel about those. I know those are like $69, so they're not as expensive as this one, which this one was
but like out of the ones that they had there, I kind of preferred that better.
Yeah. I feel like this kind of definitely has like FIFA celebration vibes more than the other ones. And I think that's why I really wanted these. Like, come on now. That looks ridiculous. Whoever got this past marketing. Oh, no. Never mind. It's fine. It looked like he was going like this and it was like shooting out. But no, he's actually kicking it. So, like, if you see the marketing on this box, it's so cool because it has like a little kind of like special piece that looks like the ball is flying up in the air. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. But I really love this set right here, and this one is actually pretty affordable if you're a FIFA fan and you want Lego. This one right here, I actually just picked it up, and I was like, oh, she's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. But
that was cool.
This one's cool. This one's a U.S. jersey. I won't lie, I don't know much about the guard of U.S. jersey, but what I love, about the U.S. guard this year.
The lineup.
I have to like do my research because I haven't.
I actually saw that they made it pretty much simple for you. I believe it was last night when I was trying to watch something while I was waiting for you to be done with bedtime and whatnot.
Yeah.
I saw that either HBO Max or it's Peacock that has like the journey of the USA team. So I want to say it's Peacock because I think they're the ones showing it in the English stream.
Oh.
So yeah, you might want to tune in.
Okay.
I don't know, like I have to get reacquainted
Okay. So
with my team.
let's just get it out in the open right now. I have seen so many creators talk about FIFA and how there's like no World Cup vibe this year. There was one creator that I saw that he apparently has gone to 3 different World Cups.
Mm-hmm.
And that he's right next to New Jersey. If you know who I'm talking about, I personally don't like to like tag other creators because the last time I did that, I had a lot of attention, but I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. And I know I'm on the internet, but I don't really like that much attention either. So I tend to like just keep my position to myself, and whoever sees it sees it. But
if anything, I'm the one sending you stuff.
Yeah, she sends me like a lot of stuff. Like she needs a life, you guys. We need to get her to like start this podcast that she and I want to start, right? Yeah, yeah. But anyways, I feel like it's gonna be a slow day today. Anyways,
that's okay.
Let's get it out in the open. The people to blame about the hype here in the U.S. for the World Cup is definitely FIFA. And the reason why I say that is because they had every possibility, every chance that was provided to them to pull out from U.S. stadiums and just keep it to Canada and keep it to Mexico. They would have figured it out because you're bringing a very festive event that means so much to so many people, and you're bringing it to a place of turmoil right now.
Yeah.
And I don't care how much these corporations want money, okay? You're also dealing with ticket brokers, okay? I'm throwing it out there right now. You're also dealing with ticket brokers that for many years have been overpricing tickets to events. That sometimes the person that you go to see a concert in, they have a concert ticket of like $1,000, but they only get a fraction of that too. And so how do you think they're doing right now when it comes to FIFA? So
I don't think they're doing that great.
They're not doing that great. Like ticket prices, like even I am a natural born citizen in the US. I don't feel comfortable going to a stadium and celebrating my favorite teams. That who knows if they're even going to play, because apparently there's arguments all over the place.
Yeah.
As I don't want you here, or I don't want you here. And quite honestly, like I've said it before, US is kind of weird when it comes to soccer. When you find soccer fans that are US soccer fans, like they're soccer fans.
Yeah, like I actually ran into a family. Well, yesterday I was doing my shift at my retail store, right? My second job. And they were doing a return. Not a return. They had brought a camera from the electronics section, and they were buying the camera at the guest service station, and they also did the rest of their purchase. And the little girl was buying a Ken soccer player. And I was like, oh my
that's
gosh,
cool.
yeah, right? I was like, what? I was like,
They
now
had Ken soccer
yes,
players?
like now I have to like guess what I'm getting, right? Because I'm
Ken.
like, yeah, I'm getting that Ken. And you know, she started talking about how she liked soccer and how she was excited to watch the World Cup.
Oh,
So I was like
about how old was
she was probably like maybe 9-ish.
Okay.
Like I would have said she was almost as tall as me, but you know that's almost everybody.
I know.
So.
If you were here last week, you know how tall she is. You know that I might look short, but she's apparently like a little dinky thing. But anyways, yeah. So I personally think that the hype around FIFA is well deserved. Unfortunately, when I first got this in the mail, I talked about it too, where it was like, I'm super excited for this one. This one means a lot to me, okay? And every 4 years, when the Cup comes around, whether it's women's or men's, I get super excited for. Yes, we should be more like. That's why I'm super excited about this one, because this one actually has. Did you see that?
Yeah.
This one actually has minifigures that you could do either the men's soccer team or the women's soccer team.
I know.
And I think that is so cool. And I have to like take a look, but I'm getting this ready. Like I'm saving this for next year for the women's soccer league.
Oh, okay,
It's gonna kick me in the butt because I really want to open it right now, but I wanna do this one for the women's soccer team. I don't know. You know, it would be nice to have something this big for the women's soccer team, but
well, maybe I could save up to get that one.
and then we'll do it again.
Yeah, we'll do it again. We'll do it again, and we'll
This
talk
time
about
it'll be her on
Rapido.
camera. This time it'll be her.
We'll
on
talk
camera.
about Rapido and Hope Solo and yeah, like my homegirls.
I know. I just don't know which number is gonna be on here. Because I think they're stickers, actually. They're stickers. The numbers are stickers.
Well, that's cool because then you get to put the number that you want instead of like, So
the girl who was showing it to me, she came up to me and she was like, "You see, you could also do the women's too." I was like, "Oh my god, that's so amazing!" She was like, "Look," and it also comes with like stickers, so you can put whatever player you want on there. And I was like, "Oh." I do wish that they would do these for other teams, which I wouldn't be shocked if they did.
Yeah.
And then I have to travel during this time of year to be able to collect them all, I think.
That would be awesome.
I would love that. Like, they're all, like, little thingy. I don't have any more room on my walls.
That's what the walls of my apartment are for.
I guess, like,
just
forget you.
Yeah, well, like I said.
Welcome in.
Like, I mean, you could take any of this stuff over there, too. It's
I know.
Room. Like,
she's
matter.
starting to try to take away my collection from me. But anyways, so we're going to get started for today. Like I said, so far this right here is the FIFA World Cup, and it is bags 2 through 7. I left my bag number 1 for last because I love doing my minifigures for last. But this one is recommended for ages 12 and up, believe it or not. It's complicated and it's 12 and up. I love that.
Like that's amazing.
That's amazing. I know that if I were to give this to Jade, she would do okay. This part right here, I would definitely have to do. She would be fine doing like all this like tiling work, but like this middle part right here, she'd be like, "There's too much colors." Like I don't know. But this one is 2,842 pieces of soccer glory, and I'm ready. So today I have my special guest, which is my sister, which if you were on stream last week, you know her as my twin. We call her Boo Boo around here. She's Boo Boo.
Yeah. Hey, yogis.
Hi. You saw that, right? Like I usually like on TikTok, my fan club, they're yogis.
Yeah.
They're yogis. I have to like make sure that that's the same across the board, but as far as right now, yeah, it's the yogis. Okay, and while we're here, originally the plan was that we were gonna talk about my dad, but the conversation kind of like kept on moving forward.
Yeah.
This build is still in honor of my dad and all his soccer wisdom. Welcome in, Dark Moo. But it's no longer like the topic of the conversation.
No.
Apparently Frances has a list of random questions that she Boo Boo has.
Yeah, you forgot. You forgot, girlfriend.
I forgot.
This is why.
Thank you for the follow, Dark Moo. We are getting into our build today. And she has some questions, so let's see how this goes today.
Yeah.
She loves asking me random questions, and I think it's a family thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a family thing because like I always go up to my husband and I'm like, "So random question."
That's my
like, "Oh no, oh no,
Either
what a hinge."
It'll either get us in trouble, right, or it will teach us something more about us, right?
That's true.
That's how you have to look at it.
Right.
And for the one who doesn't like to be on camera, this is like the perfect thing.
She does not like being on camera. She likes talking to people from afar.
Yeah.
And I give her that option. I'm not necessarily, hey, you have to be on camera. It's okay. I respect it. I I respect
So
it.
like even when we're thinking about doing our podcast, she's also like giving me suggestions of I could do this with you, and I'm like, okay.
I know.
Okay.
So we've been talking about really quickly. We've been talking about this podcast for
a
well
while.
over
6 years now because Jade is 7. Your daughter is 7.
Okay, so when I lived with them again during like COVID time, we would always get our cup of coffee and we would sit down and we had like our little audience of our family like roll around and it was seriously like a back and forth conversation that one of our nephews, he's like, oh my god, like you guys need to be able to like do this on camera or like do this over the microphone and just kind of go back and forth with each other because I would listen to that podcast. We have the name, we have like some of our topics to talk about already, but like it's been sitting there for 6 years.
Yeah, because life got in the way, dude. Let's just be honest.
She got in her own way. No, I'm lying. It
It
took
life
me
got-
forever to start like going on stream, so I
Like
get it.
life gets in the way. Like I was an essential worker at the time, and by the time I got home, I just wanted to chill and hang out with baby.
Which is funny because we could have just had microphones going on the whole time we were
I know.
chatting anyway.
I know,
But anyways,
but we would have been on at random times because of the time frame that you guys were having with the baby.
that would have been okay.
Yeah, because sometimes I do see that you are up pretty late.
I am up pretty late.
So,
Welcome in, Andy. Yeah, we having a gas. Of course, I was gonna like read it like that. Yeah, we are. We already like our introduction didn't really seem like an introduction. You would think that we've been like talking about this for like a while now.
hey, wait, we had an introduction?
No, well, technically, kinda. Like
Oh.
we've been talking about like soccer and
Yeah.
FIFA for a while now.
See, this is all natural. This is us with our show, regular show. Like, it would just be us start talking on a topic and then just like moving on from there.
But you know what though? I've been that means having fun. Having a gas. I don't know, you
Oh.
know, like that's what that means. But I could
Oh.
take it a different way, you know.
Yeah, like I don't know. I went to the naughty side and I went to the gas. I'm like, I'm like,
Unhinged people.
yeah.
Unhinged.
I'm all like, wait a minute, that's a little too much information.
Like I tell you guys usually see me in my all unhinged glory when it comes to like some of the topics I talk about. But when she's here, woo, you never know where our mind goes. You really don't. But
did
anyways.
that one. You did that one.
Yeah.
We're on
Number
8 of 20, yo, of 20.
It's 20?
Yeah, that's what we said. Well, that's what you said last week.
Oh, I already forgot how much.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
We didn't even make it halfway, and it was time
I know.
to go.
We didn't make it halfway. I was trying to
so-
make it to bag 10 and I didn't make it to bag 10. All right.
So, to get the juices going,
Okay.
I want you to think about it. Because I really need you to think about it so that way I can get my juices flowing because I can't remember.
What is she
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, you'll see. If you could magically step into any Lego set, which one would it be?
Okay. For those of you kind of like keeping an eye on my like wish list, I'd be so happy to walk into that new main street of Disney. I have to see if it's Disneyland or Disney World.
Oh, but either way.
But either way, that would be the one I could walk into. Like if I had a little magic button, or like Gabby's Playhouse where I would like tug on my Mickey ears. Like legit, I would do this. Ready? Let's see if I remember the song. My daughter listens to this like enough that I should know the song. A pinch on my left, a pinch on my right. Hold Mickey's. Hold on. I can do this. Okay, ready? A pinch on my left, a pinch. No, see, I said it wrong. A pinch on my left, pinch on my right. Hold Mickey's hand and hold on tight. I would do that definitely into that main
The main
street.
Okay.
I just got the castle. I would love to get into the castle, but like I honestly think that they did the train, which is I know on your wish list. But that Main Street one looks like it's so much fun, and it really does feel like you're kind of like going into Main Street because of all the different minifigures that they have and the different. Supposedly they have 3 new Mickey ears in that set alone.
Really?
Where you have one minifigure that has a set of ears. You have like one of the treats that they have there in mini form. It's like Mickey ears, and then they also have the balloons that are Mickey ears. So it literally looks
intricate. Okay.
Yeah, it looks amazing. If I remember correctly, that price, I think it's $3.99.
Yes, I know. That's like an arm and a leg. But, you know, it's like, honestly, if it's going to bring happiness to myself, why not? Why not? Like, because honestly, I have to say that as far as like building as a kid, I don't remember much.
We didn't really get a chance to.
I think we built more. Yeah, like I think we built more when we would hang out with my sister's kids. Yes. So, you know who I'm talking about. One of my nephews is like, I always felt that he was hooked on Lego, and he would build, and he would create following the booklet, and then he would create freehand. He got so creative to one time that he made a little robot, not out of Legos, but out of spare foam.
Hi, firefighter.
And like bits and pieces of arts and crafts.
Miss you too, Bessie.
But like the foam was actually foam from my dad's and my mom's shop from the cushions. So it was like a cushion foam. And he made a robot for Grandma and Grandpa.
It is like legit. Yeah. What makes me laugh about that story is it's legit. The reason why we didn't really get a chance to play with Lego was that boy-girl dynamics that we had to grow up with. And it sucks because I especially see it with my daughter now that she's 6 years old, and I feel like there's moments that she definitely gets into the point that she feels kind of lazy. But for some reason, especially when we get her creative juices going, like she's pretty talented, and I feel that kind of like started showing a little bit more since we started building Lego. Of course, now she has more consciousness and stuff, but it's still one of those things that I'm like, I feel like in a way we were robbed when we were kids for not being really allowed.
Not being a boy.
Not being a boy, and technically in like our mom's standard, not being able to play with Legos because it was a boy thing to do.
Yeah, so you know, we really, I think we've come a long way because, like, not only that, but I love the fact that Lego, if you were still in that dynamic and like mental state of dynamic, you could get Legos for girls. Yeah. I mean, they have the friends, they have the princesses. Like, I mean, I'm a fan of the princesses. But I'm also a fan of the Super Mario one. Like, I got one from my brother-in-law when he came back from, I want to say, his work trip to Japan.
Yeah, it was Japan.
And I was like, where can I get the rest of them? And I don't have the rest of them, but I got 2 of them. I got Princess Peach and I got Mario.
How many more do you need?
Browser.
They have a Bowser one like that?
Yeah, like that.
I know I saw a Toad or a Toadette one, too.
Yeah, well, like, basically, the only ones I got were Mario and Peach so far. So I'm like, I think this is going to be a lifelong project. So I'm going to collect them.
And you just got to keep an eye on whether they're getting retired or not.
Yeah. So but, like, once I saw those 2, I got those 2. I was like, well, it's my gift to myself for working hard. So if not, I'm never going to work hard again, so... And I tend to be a little bit better at that now. Because my last job, I wasn't that good, and all of a sudden my job became frustrating. Yeah. I had nothing to look forward to. So, yeah, you definitely want to keep treating yourself no matter what. Even if it's like going out for an ice cream after work. Do it. You want to do it? Do it. Because you should treat yourself. It shouldn't just be all about work, and it shouldn't be all about family. Like, if you want some family time, great. If you want some alone time, great. You know, self-care, people, self-care. It does wonders.
As you can see, that she has been deprogrammed from a workaholic's life. She now has removed herself from the 9 to 5 cult.
I do a 9 to 11 now.
9 to 11. Yeah, I know. It's probably worse. It's definitely worse.
No, but I love all my customers and my guests and my customers. Like, even the ones that I end up just talking in their voicemail. Like, I love you. Because you keep me working.
How did I do that?
I don't know.
I don't know what I mean.
We haven't even gotten to, like, deep emotional conversation. You're already, like...
I'm already
missing stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's because...
You went down when you weren't supposed to?
I'm getting very, like...
ahead of yourself?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, girl. I think this is why it took us forever to do bags 2 through 8 last time. Because you did undo yourself quite a bit last time.
We don't talk about that here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We just
edit that. Edit that. We can't use that footage.
we mentioned that mistakes are great and it's part of the process, but we don't reminisce in them.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. That's no problem.
Okay, there we go.
It's like when you tell your daughter that, art doesn't go the way you planned.
There's no mistakes in art, people. If you have heard that there's mistakes in art, I don't know where you were taught, but some of the best art has been made from mistakes. So, and I make sure that my daughter knows that. Anyways, continue.
Okay, so honestly, I can't tell you which ones, but I can tell you which ones now. Like, I would love to be in Magnifico's castle.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I mean, could you imagine, like, stepping into the...
Okay, so here's a question for you, though. Magnifico's castle, the one that I got a chance to build?
Yeah, but then I was also thinking, I'm like, but I kind of want to ride the train as well.
Welcome in, old Mo.
So,
you would ride the train?
I would want to be the conductor of the train. Like,
conductor of the train.
Yeah, like, I mean, that would be fun. Throwing the coal in there and everything, that'd be nice. Taking everybody to the homes through the train.
Hello, user.
But I have to say that, yes, I do know that Main Street one. And I even told you, girl, I think I want to get this one to make it part of my nacimiento. Because my goal in my life is to make my nacimiento out of Legos.
That was the goal in my life at one point, and then I realized how expensive that could get, and so I was like, maybe not.
Well, I'm going to live till I'm 1,000, so I'm good.
And then again, I also thought to myself, I was like, I'm Catholic, I'm religious, but I'm not that religious to cover up my whole living room with it. Welcome in!
See, I don't know, maybe I am a little bit more religious than you are, but that was my favorite time of the year, was Thanksgiving. Like, as soon as we took over the holidays from Mom, I felt that
we did a better job.
Yeah, we did. We would go all out. Like, let me tell you, like, Thanksgiving, it would be all about the turkeys, okay? We would watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade. We would watch the dog show right after.
I even have an inflatable turkey for the outside. And I have, like, a huge one that is probably the size of this, like, room.
We're that family, yo.
Yeah.
We're that family.
You would be annoyed of being my neighbor during the holidays. Just saying.
And she starts decorating since Halloween. Because this is the way we think. You got to scare the living daylights out of little children. That's why you decorate on Halloween.
We give thanks that you're still alive.
And Thanksgiving. And then we make it all about the light of Christ in Christmas.
Well, not really, because
yours is more ode to Disney.
Yeah, mine's an ode to Disney, and it's ode to, like, commercialism.
Yeah, that too.
So it's all about buying the latest Bluey for my lawn.
Well, because, I mean, yeah, the Bluey that you had, it was a Bluey or Bingo that we needed
I had Bluey and Bingo, and then I don't know what happened to Bingo. Bingo went for a journey on a windy night, and when she came back, her fan wasn't working anymore. So I have to, like, replace the fan now. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
My daughter saw the Christmas decorations this year, and she was like, that's Bluey. Where's Bingo? Where's Bingo? And so she seriously went on a journey to the store to see if she could find Bingo. And when she found Bingo at one of the stores that we went to, she was like, look, Mommy, so that it could kind of go with Bluey. I'm like, yeah, $95. No. I
They're
love talking
95 now?
Some
I don't
of them
think-
are.
I
At least
don't
that
think
one that we found, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I guess it's a fan thing. Well, hopefully we can get it fixed. If not, I guess we're gonna have to collect to save up to get a bingo.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, yeah, because you can't have Boo without bingo. I mean, that's crazy.
I made it happen this year. It wasn't necessary.
So for like Halloween, even my niece started decorating, and I got her a little pumpkin head, a little light, and she made a mini me. Okay, mini boo boo.
Mini boo-boo. She has like this like striped dress, and her face lights up. And it was funny because the year before I went to the clearance for Halloween stuff, and they had like these witches' legs that you put into the ground, and they kind of like move up. So she went ahead and she grabbed that and she stuck it inside of the mini boo boo, and then she would turn it on every once in a while, and it would light up. Her face would light up. Her jack-o'-lantern face would light up, and then her little legs would kind of move. She would laugh every single time that she would do that.
So I told her, okay, for next year we're gonna get you another one so you can make a mini you. She failed me this year. She didn't make them.
She got distracted.
She's in the age where she's getting distracted. So I think I need to recruit my nephew.
She gets distracted for everything.
When we start decorating for Halloween, because I think he'll do a better job. Although she did pretty nice. She put all the stuff out that she wanted to put out, but then night came, so we didn't want to continue working. Because we didn't want to get the light and like make noise at night, so we stopped.
They don't understand the hustle yet.
No. So, but the good part is that she did decorate, and I think that we're getting there to the point where we're gonna be the house that scares.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that'll be nice. But going back to the question of like I don't know, like I would want to be in the train, but then I'm like, I kind of see your points. I kind of want to be in that main street and having
even though
some
it's just
churros.
churros.
Yeah, having no churros and maybe the pretzel, the Mickey Mouse pretzel, or maybe the Mickey Mouse ice cream. Like, there's so many good treats that you can have on Main Street that I would want to enjoy.
I definitely, I look forward to that one. I honestly have to say that that's probably the build that I would go into. Because even the train seems kind of fun, but I think the Main Street, like, come on now. Every single year I look forward to our new, like, No Responsibilities Day because it's Christmas. And even our sister, who's not with us right now, she has not passed away, you guys. I just always talk like that. And even she looks forward. This year we have a couple of weddings to attend.
But she has a third one.
She has a third one. We have two, like one right after another, and it's all the way on the other side of the country. And like she has a third one on top of that, and she's like, "Oh my God, I need to buy shoes. I need to buy a dress. I need to do this." And then I'm so close to telling you to cancel for this year, and then I think about it, and I'm like, "No, but I need my Disney trip."
I think at this point it's more of a like, yes, it's a No Responsibilities Day because we don't talk about nothing that doesn't have to do with us three.
I actually said it. So I recently opened up my my Disney castle that came in, and during the video that I'm like I'm opening it, I actually talk about that for us it's essentially like, come on now. You and I are 7 years apart. She and I are 17 years apart.
Yeah.
And between you two, it's 10 years apart. And so I was growing up with, her children. You were somewhat big sister to her children and little sister to her. But then on top of that, we didn't really get to know each other as, like, you and I, maybe yes, because we were around each other more. But, like, we as siblings didn't really get a chance to know each other.
Yeah.
And I personally see that trip as that moment where we get to discover our sisterhood and discover how we fit in each other's lives. now that we're adults.
Yeah.
So we get to like see what we like, see what we don't like, and be able to like chat about it. And
over some drinks, because getting my sister to drink, not this sister, but my other sister, is rare on occasion. Like I've seen people try to get her drunk, end up getting drunk. Okay.
I don't try. I'm not that dumb. I'm that person that you try to get drunk and I'm not gonna get that drunk right away. Like you're probably I could be drunk for a whole week and you think I'm okay. Because that's what happened for my wedding week. Such a responsible parent. I don't drink that often though.
No, I mean, but it was your wedding week. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a special occasion.
She was
Just like-
taken care of, you guys. I did have somebody taking care of her.
Yeah, the one that wasn't drinking until probably the 2 days before the wedding.
Then from there I had to sober up.
Well, no, because she was with grandma.
In KMC. Yeah, she
She
was
was
with
with grandma.
She
So,
was grandma.
you know, like, she had grandma and, well, basically because even Booma, which is her other
Booma,
grandma,
yeah.
would have
Booma
been
was there.
drinking too, so.
Yeah.
So she had grandma and grandpa.
We have a lot of fun, you guys.
We try. Because, you know, you only live once. If you're lucky. If you're not lucky, then you live more than once. Well, depending.
I think I follow that. I'm not sure.
So, do you remember
Okay.
when we used to watch TV?
Okay.
When we were little. What were the shows? What would you say is the show that we would not miss no matter what? Like, you and me had to be watching together.
Oh, goodness. That's kind of hard to answer. Because I don't think I have, like, a good memory as to what that might be. But I would probably say that Saturday morning TV was probably what I remember the most that we would make sure that we would wake up to watch. Other than that, like, we were forced, I say we were forced to watch novellas over the evening, so we didn't really have control over the TV because you had after school activities and then I started getting after school activities. So we didn't really have that much time during the weekdays. So I personally think a lot of that was during the weekend. Welcome back, Fighter. It was during the weekend, weekend hustle of Saturday morning. Other than that, I would probably say Wheel of Fortune was probably one.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of remember Wheel of Fortune. That even we would watch as a family, and then the novelas came on afterwards.
And then the novelas, like you
like,
knew.
we would be eating dinner, and we would have Wheel of Fortune in the background.
I hated when Univision started having novelas at 7 o'clock because then sometimes we would miss out on our Wheel of Fortune timing.
Yeah, and then like there were like when it used to be TGI Fridays on ABC. We used to watch Full House together as a family. Family
Really?
Matters. Yeah, we used to watch Family Matters
I don't
as family.
remember this
Yeah, you
stuff.
were too little.
I remember only Spanish TV.
Yeah, you
that
were.
we would sit
You were
down and
littles.
watch.
You were littles. There was a reason. Okay, you were littles. But we used to watch Family Matters. Like, my dad was a fan of Urkel.
That I kind of remember.
Yeah, so he was a big supporter of Urkel. And then, let's see, Family Matters. Alf, if you guys have ever heard of that one. Alf was another one my dad followed. He was an alien life form that basically lives with a human family. I don't remember much of that one because at some point I kind of zoned out a bit. But I do remember getting my dad to like my dad would look forward to seeing that one. But it was Wheel of Fortune, where basically they kind of like, our parents kind of like to joke around and say that that's where you learned your vowels and your consonants, just like I learned how to
Wheel of Fortune, speak English.
Yeah, speaking English, and that's how they've actually like
learned a
lot of English.
I still to this day want to see if I could get her to go on that show. Cause dude, she gets very competitive with nobody around. Like, she legit, it feels like she's competing with herself to get those puzzles right. I don't know. I think you should. I
yeah,
think you
but
should
see,
submit.
okay, so that one, I am a little afraid because I feel like whenever you hear the family, like the background story of each contestant, and they're like, oh yeah, I've been a fan of all my life. We used to watch his family, yada yada yada. They're always the ones that have the worst time with the wheel. Like they don't get to play. Yeah, like they don't get to play.
You don't
like,
think you would get really good luck with it?
I don't think I would. Like I don't want to risk it. I'm like I'd rather just stay in the background.
I don't know why, but I don't think you would have trouble with the wheel. You know what I imagine?
So I need to be on a step stool to make
Well,
the
yeah.
wheel work.
First and foremost, you're gonna have to have a whole step stool. You know, whoever the host is now. Is it
I don't know. Like
I haven't watched it. I
haven't tuned in. Yeah, like I haven't tuned in since Pat St. Jack retired. Like I don't know. I grew up watching him, just like with The Price is Right. There are times that I usually like tune in with Drew Carey, but when
Price is Right, I still watch whenever I'm sick.
But I usually
and I'll even like watch Wayne Brady, and I'll also make a deal.
But like I don't know, like I can't. I don't know. I think it's because I reminisce too much probably, and I'm like, oh Parker.
Oh, but nevertheless, I feel like you would definitely have trouble like actually moving the wheel. And then aside from that, I think until you get your first puzzle right on live television, you would get so nervous.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's the thing.
I just don't know if I would naturally go for like the standard. I want to buy a vowel and make it A, or go for the weird vowels and say I want to buy a vowel, you make it U. Because like if you always notice, they always go for the A, E, I's before they go for the O, U.
That's because they don't want to lose their turn. So like you have to make a choice. Do you want to be brave and like possibly lose your turn, or do you want to like play it safe and not choose a vowel that there is a high chance that might not be there?
Good point. Good point.
So you have to make that decision.
So who
Mercedes Cam.
Yeah, your pillow is kind of like in her way now.
I know. She actually stares at it sometimes like, why are you in my pillow? Look at her.
Yeah, use it to your advantage.
I know. She doesn't understand that that's there to help her now. Welcome in.
So, if you didn't know, I don't know if she boasted about this because I didn't know until I walked into this room. But that was what she got as a Mother's Day gift.
I don't know if they could see it on the TikTok camera, but if you could see it on the YouTube and Twitch camera, it's my big ol' Evie. You ready? This was my Mother's Day present. It's as big as me. If you ask my daughter, apparently she told her dad that we needed to get mommy the big Eevee because she loves Eevee. And she loves the purple Eevee. And my husband's all like, well, which one's the purple Eevee? And she's like, I don't know. But she loves the purple Eevee. I love the green one, but she loves the purple one. But purple's my favorite color, and green is her favorite color. But she loves the purple Eevee, and I love the green one. So what she was saying there is that she wanted one for herself. Yeah, but they didn't have... Okay. Well, okay, so that's the funny thing. I don't remember what we named it, but she made it known that she was naming it this. And I forgot what it was, but, like, she made it known that she was the one that put the name for it.
Oh, so it's not Eevee?
It's not Eevee.
So wait, did you guys name the Conflari that belongs to your son? Because, like, when my nephew came around, I was like, you know what? He needs to start his collection of something. And mind you, he's, like, months old, okay? Not like years. No. He's months old.
You gave us that thing before he was even in the
Oh,
house.
so see, like we had to get him.
Hi, Crystal.
I
Hey,
started
hey,
his
friend.
collection. I started his collection early then. He wasn't even out of the oven before he had his
He
collection.
wasn't out of the oven, and he
Yeah.
has a Clefairy this big, and what I find so adorable is that Clefairy has seriously been with him in different stages. So like when he started kind of like sitting up, we would put it behind him, and he would use it as a chair. And then after that, he started kind of like surfing, so he would like surf around the couch. Well, not even surfing. He was starting to like get movement in his knees. So he would get on top of Clefairy and he would go like this. It was hilarious. And then from there, when he started like walking, he would always walk around the Clefairy because in case he like fell, I think he learned that if in case he fell, he would just bop onto the Clefairy and then roll down. Yeah, that Clefairy has seen like so many stages of my son. Like it legit became like his best little like plushy bestie.
Nailed it. No.
Welcome in, Crystal. How you doing, my love?
So basically, what you're saying is now I need to find for the next one. I just need to find the next bigger one because like that one was big.
The next best one.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The next big one.
The next big one.
Yeah, the next big one because he's getting bigger.
Welcome in, Crystal. How
so
you
he
doing?
needs a bigger one. Maybe not Clefairy, but the next one. But basically, like the whole premise of getting that Clefairy was so he could start his Pokemon collection.
Oh, is that why you got it for him?
But I haven't seen any of that size anymore.
That she likes, because there's plenty.
Well, no. Well, okay. I like. You may love the ones that are sleeping, but I don't like the ones that are sleeping.
The ones that are sleeping. She likes the ones that are wide awake like this one.
Like even my Bulbasaur.
Crystal. I'm doing awesome. We have twin here today. We have Boo Boo in the studio.
Boo Boo, go Boo Boo.
We have Boo Boo in the studio.
So, but that's why I got that one. But it's just I don't like the ones that are sleeping. Like I have
wake up, bitch.
Like I like the ones that get you juices going. They're like
this is the plushie she's talking about.
But I like them to look at me, kind of like I guess.
You like them to look at you.
Yeah. So I can say someone's watching me.
I feel like there's so much just not right with that whole like.
Point of thought.
Yeah. I'm glad you understand and I don't have to elaborate.
Well, that's the twin vibe, babe. That's the twin vibe.
What you up to, Crystal? How's your day going?
So, question.
What's up?
What do you think is the worst single fashion trend that we both may have participated in and we're proud to do?
So full disclosure, I may say that I have always gotten my clothes from the mall, but I got it secondhand. I would always say that my sister got it from the secondhand store and I would get my clothes from the mall. Which is not true. We both got it from the secondhand store. Vanessa, how are you, darling? However, if I have to pick one trend that I thought was so awesome, and now I think about it and I'm like, what was I thinking? Was my shiny pants. I had so many shiny pants. I feel like it was still kind of like 90s, early 2000s, so it was still kind of warranted. But, you know, we got every single time we got shiny pants I would find a pair of shiny pants at the thrift store. I was like, oh, yes. I had black jean-looking pants that wasn't jean material. I had black pants that had gold sparkles on them. Yeah. I had gold sparkle pants. I had silver sparkling pants. And I think I even had a pink, almost pleather-like pants. I don't know how I survived high school. I feel like during high school...
Especially in the desert.
Oh my god, yeah. But I would probably say that my trend, that I would probably say, like, what the hell was I thinking? But I'm proud of it. I'm like, I wore those shiny pants. I definitely did. I would probably say that that's my
thing.
My thing.
See, I'm not even going to go with clothing.
Oh Lord, what did you go for?
I want to say our own maintenance, in the sense of cutting our hair.
Oh, but see, okay.
You see, like at some point in time, every woman decides to cut her hair.
I still did it during COVID, and my hair never grew back the same. I'm doing good. I'm just working on my DIY bathroom. Oh, you guys are still working on the bathroom? That's cool.
So what do you have so far on the bathroom? Like, you gotta catch me up with this. Like, what's up? Like,
so I know that she was, the last time that she talked about her bathroom, she was talking about how they're doing DIY, so they're doing their own like renovation type of thing. And she'll probably like chat in and maybe say something, but like I know that they were working on the shower the last time that she mentioned her bathroom project.
So it was like a deep
I want to say so.
Ah.
Like if she's still working on it. Not saying you're slow or anything. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because like I mean,
it's like maybe a while. Because I don't think she's talked about her bathroom in a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, remember, like when we remodeled our bathroom, it was just a paint job.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything else. So.
That was the best choice ever. It was yellow and like sage green walls.
Yeah, it was like, why not? It was inspiring.
I felt so bad for the people who bought that house after us.
And then we had frogs.
We had frogs all over the place.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We agreed that those were the best option to do to make sure that we had yellow and green, our two favorite colors. Yellow being mine, green being hers.
My mom hated that decision.
But she told us we could decorate the bathroom.
Whatever we wanted.
And she regretted it. So
very
yeah.
fast. Okay, so anyways, you
So
were saying...
I would say the cutting of the hair thing. Like I think that.
See, I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember when you cut your hair?
Well, I don't remember when I cut my hair. I remember I cut my eyelashes and how much trouble I got in. I was like, okay, people. Okay, these things right here, this is hair. This is hair. Okay, if I can cut my hair, I can cut my bangs. And we like wax off our eyebrows, right? Or like, thread them or whatever. And it keeps coming back. Same thing's gonna happen to these. Oh my god. I remember when my mom stared at me and she was like, "Gay, sees this?" I got in trouble, but I don't remember getting in trouble. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, because the gay sisters was enough trouble.
I'm like, yeah, I started crying. I was
It
like,
was
I
one of
could have
those
been blind. Getting there. Oh, it says, we got rid of the bathtub, ripped up the floor, ripped up the shower.
Oh, wow.
That is bare to the bone. It's slowly getting there. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Like, you gutted the whole thing.
Are you doing like maybe a bigger tub? Like a bigger garden tub?
Ooh.
Like, I want to know. Like, I mean, or are you going to say shower tub or what?
Debating this is Crystal.
Oh.
Debating to go to my culinary, psychology, or English degrees. Good question. Culinary. What do you expect doing in culinary? Like, what do you want to do with each of those? Let's start off there.
See, that's what I would have asked too.
Yeah. Big shower.
Oh.
No more tub.
Oh.
So only stand in shower. Okay.
Oh.
Are you going to close in the toilet? Like, are you going to have yourself some privacy? Or are you the person that doesn't like that, like, water closet idea? I need to know. Let's get very intimate right now. Okay, so hair. But I'll be honest with you, when you dyed my hair orange, was
Which is not intentional.
It was not intentional. She dyed my hair orange. It was a life decision that I had to live with because it was during senior year too. So I have pictures to prove I had orange hair. But I really liked it. Like, I loved how it turned out.
Yeah, but I even noticed now that when you do dye your hair, that spot, that orange spot, is like the lightest of them. Or is it slowly going away?
I realized something. It's not necessarily. I think I've always had that there because the same thing is with my daughter. She also has a certain spot of her hair all the way at the bottom that is like that kind of like orangey blondish color.
Oh.
And no matter how many times I dye it or whatever, it always stays the same. Like, it doesn't do anything.
So now I don't feel as bad.
No. You just did it to the rest of my hair. It just so happened that maybe perhaps we never noticed it was there until then.
Yeah.
Let's see. Culinary, to be honest, I don't know. I think it's just to learn more. Psychology is because I've always wanted to learn. I personally think, and Boo Boo can give you her point of view, because she kind of minored in psychology, I guess, in a way.
No, I put it on hold.
Oh, you put it on hold? Mm-hmm. But I personally think that if you are considering psychology because you see yourself doing psychology, and that's the route you kind of want to go to, I would probably say that would be one of your best bets to go into. Culinary, if you just want to learn more, girl, I could tell you YouTube. You want a consultation with my husband? I'll make that happen. Culinary, remember. He could give you like the whole deets of like whether it's worth going as a culinary or not.
Or you can look him up. I don't know if it's still available, but on Twitch, his
oh yeah, Chef Andy. Yeah. At Chef Andy.
Yeah.
On all social media.
Yeah, like I mean, I learned a lot just by watching him.
I don't know if his show is still going on, but like his show is still up because I know that when that company no longer was available, they kind of took all those assets. But girl, I'm pretty sure we could match you up with some like social media people that can help you learn new recipes or like how to be able to utilize your ingredients better. I don't think if it's not a passion of yours, I don't think. What is that?
It sounded like a phone. Is your phone there?
Inactivity detected. No, it's TikTok. And it's Glory. Because, you know, I haven't complained about TikTok today, but they love to boot me out of here.
How is it an inactivity?
I don't know.
I just okay, hang on.
No, they're even talking to me on here. They're the ones like having conversation on TikTok and it's still telling me that it's inactivity. I don't know. I guess I'm standing too still. We left the toilet alone. Let's see.
So it's a toilet, like a room by itself, though.
Hold on.
Okay.
There's more stuff there. Okay. Bigger shower. No more tub. Culinary. Okay, I read that one. About the brain. English was. My big dream was to be a writer.
Then do that!
And then Vanessa said, we left the toilet alone. A door is in the... FOLO...
That's a
NT
view.
Of it. In front? I want to say you meant to say in front. I'm not sure. Of it, some of the OG floor is still there. I did excellent on my dream snap. I got 2,500 moonstones.
Congratulations! I don't know if I voted for yours.
You should. If you're not following her already, you should, because she usually posts her dream snaps on social.
Oh, okay. No, but I think I am following Melissa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was, yay, thank goodness I can work with that. Oh, yeah, because she goes to, like, the premium shop. So if she doesn't get, like, a good amount on her dream snap, it, like, sets her back a week. But then, and then Chris.
Yeah,
was
I'm
like,
not getting the Yorkie. I didn't get the Yorkie. That was the
Oh
yeah.
no!
Yeah, it's a new
It's
week.
Wednesday
Yeah.
today.
What didn't you get?
Oh, my corgi! I really wanted the
Oh.
corgi, and I logged in yesterday so I could get the corgi, and I did it. No,
Yeah.
not yesterday. The day before yesterday.
Yeah, because yesterday we were watching Masked Singer.
We're so behind on Masked Singer, if you guys.
But we're almost done. We're almost done. We only have 3 more episodes, so please, nobody say nothing. We have gotten to see who Eggplant was, so we do know that discovery.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That was the last one we saw.
Eggplant.
Yeah, that was the last one, and then
Robot was the last one we saw. The voltage guy.
That's who we saw.
Where I was like,
Yeah.
his head looks like a soccer ball, but maybe it means football in English. Let's see.
But we're not saying anything else, yo.
I was going to say that sounds familiar. But then our conversation from the other night gets me thinking of education. Were you there for that conversation?
Was it the night that you were playing Rayman?
No, it
Okay.
was when I was doing the bricky. And we started talking about
Remember, I was at work.
Oh, so you didn't really listen.
Yeah, like, I had to mute you guys at one point because my lunchtime was over. And I had calls to work on. And I had a lot of calls to work on. And then I had customers.
Okay, so when it comes to... Okay, so here's a question. I'll ask her this question and then we'll see.
Yeah.
This one goes out to Crystal.
Yo, Crystal!
The TT sound. Oh, it sounds familiar. Oh, so that's a notification you get all the time too? Yeah, TT doesn't like Vanessa or me.
Oh.
Like, they like to kind of like shoo us off. Oh my god, no, I didn't get the corgi either. No!
Okay, so we gotta manifest it, guys. We gotta put it out in the universe. That's gonna be the next premium shop, okay? Because...
Well, okay, I remember there was another doggy the week before. Or
Yeah.
is it because I saw...
No, there was another doggy. But I was like, I either do this or I do that. And I just chose to do the other thing, like to finish the Star Path.
The Star Path.
Yeah, to finish the Star Path faster. I was all like, well, I'm almost done, and like I had to get it so I could get the premium ones. So.
Yeah, I really wanted that corgi.
So right now, what I have left to do is the last 3.
Yeah, it'll come back. I
Yeah.
know. I was just maybe by then I'll have more Dreamlight anyway. I got 300 on my low effort selfie because I didn't get a chance to go back and actually create a dream snap.
Hey, 300 is better than 0, right?
Is better than nothing. I know, like Vanessa's like, this bitch, like I put so much work in my dream snaps, and she just goes, yes, it is more than nothing. I must say.
Ooh, I just gave you 341 likes, yo. Yeah, if you need someone to like keep just tapping, just let me know, and I could do that for you.
You should turn on notifications for Vanessa, because poor
Okay.
Vanessa, she's in the same boat as me.
Okay.
TT doesn't like us, and they're like, you know what, you guys are problematic, some way or shape or form. Because sometimes she just sends me like a random like message. Hi there, King Blake. How are ya? Sometimes she sends me like a random message, and I'm like, why can't I see it? And it's because TT blocks it.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is it really though? Is it really?
How are you doing today, King Blake? Thanks for joining us today. I'm working. For those of you just joining me, I am still in the same bag because we're having conversation here. I have my special guest named Boo Boo. And she is my sister, and I asked her to join me during the time that I'm building the cup, just so that we could kind of reminisce. This cup means a lot to both of us, and even though, you know, the hype is not there, the hype is just there for us.
Yes.
We're gonna watch it from the comfort of our homes, but
well, actually, unless I ask for the day off.
Oh yeah, you're probably not gonna watch it from the comfort of your home.
I'm gonna watch
You're gonna watch it on
DVR.
DVR.
No, I think I'm gonna cover. Well, 'cause if it's on Peacock, and HBO, either one, I have access to my phone. I just have to make sure I have my Wi-Fi connection correct.
Your Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, so that way I'm using mine and that works. But anyway, and then I would have to be muting it so I can answer calls and help guests or customers.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
But also, like now, there's also a personal life thing that's gonna be happening. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just ask for the day, do the personal life thing, and then watch a DVR later.
Yeah, because I don't even know what time it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Did you see my last message? That I sent you last night.
Oh.
Did you send it to TT? Because I know that I responded to you on Insta last night. Okay. This is a lot of tiling, so I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this one. I really need to start using my glasses more often, you guys.
I should get the next bag ready.
Yeah. But yeah, Vanessa, did you send it on TT or Insta? If you send it on TT, no, I think I did see it. I'm gonna cry. I forgot what specifically we were talking about last time. I meant to take notes. Oh. Is that the, oh my god, I'm getting blanking. Wait, what? Is that the, oh my, OMG, I'm blanking. I know what it is. I feel like I'm missing something now.
Oh, is Vanessa like me? Does she talk in her head and then out loud?
So that's one thing that my sister does. Oh, I get on her case all the time too. Because she starts talking. But she had a whole nother conversation with me in her head. And she just keeps talking to me like if I actually know what she's talking about. But she never notified me what she's talking about. So we argue about that all the time. The Lego that you're building. Oh yeah, this is the same one. I didn't finish it last time. Well, I think the last time you dropped in, I was building the little bricky. And now I'm building another little bricky. Let's see. You can't really see what he's turning into yet. So this is the one I'm working off screen. I'm making a new one. And you can't tell right now, but this is supposed to be it's supposed to be James Bond from the new 007 game that's coming out in June. And like I want to see if I can make him look like that Bond. He's handsome. He's a game character, but he's very handsome. Welcome in, welcome in. Doesn't he look like James Bond? Like we're getting there. Right now he has white hair because I don't have the color of hair that I need. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and do like all white tiles and then just paint it in. But he's supposed to be double. Like if you have not seen him yet, I don't think I have a picture of him here, but I think I could pull it up here. Ready? You got to see this deliciousness. Ready? Let's see. Look at him. Let's see. I hope you guys can see that. It's like so delayed.
That's what you're trying to make?
Him? Yeah.
Yeah, he does look.
He's pretty handsome.
Yeah.
Game characters, yo. Game characters.
I wonder if it's like who's the actual designer.
Well, it's funny because I was looking online to
Uh-huh.
see for inspiration to see what the actual like mocap actor looked like,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like apparently they didn't release who it is yet. I don't
Oh.
know. So I guess there's speculation as to who it was. I meant, is that the soccer award that starts with a F? Yeah, it's the FIFA World Cup. Let's see.
Well, hey, at least now it's starting to look like a FIFA World Cup.
I guess so. My question is, I think, is that how it's supposed to go? I think so.
Now, getting back to our conversation, I have a question for you.
Okay.
I know I have a bunch of questions today, y'all. I have a bunch of questions.
She can't prepare it today.
You know what happened last time? It's just I was so tired. This week I actually worked 6 weeks straight. One, pretty much between the two jobs, it was 6 days straight. So this is my actual first day off, and I actually woke up early because there was family errands to run. I took a nap on our way back, and then I took a mini nap. So yeah, you know, boss baby, power nap, baby nap, yeah, definitely. I had those. And so I actually got prepared. And I'm more focused this time than I was last time. Because last time I woke up, I think it was like a minute or two before you started streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was because I went back to sleep.
She's like, I blinked at the name.
Oh.
And that's why she was like, yeah, the one that starts with an F.
Oh.
So I thought she was joking around. And so I said FIFA, and then she was like, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty big one, yo. So I'm like,
if you come into my like building streams, you also know I get so distracted. You don't even have to just come for my building streams. If you come into my Dreamlight Valley streams, you know that I get distracted all the time. Anyways, continue with your question.
So hang on. Now I lost it. So I remember at a certain point in time, we started to be able to go out and about, just the two of us.
Okay.
And I remember we used to go on the bus because that was before I drove.
Okay.
And I know the adventures we used to have, but like I want to see how far you can remember because you know my memory. Let's face it, will go before your memory goes because you're younger. So
don't worry, I'll go cuddle with you. Alyssa, good morning, bestie. How are you today? We're here building the FIFA World Cup. This is day 2. I'm doing such a great job at not getting distracted. But I also have a special guest with me today. I have my sister here. Hi.
Hey.
Este, how are you, my love?
Hey, I know him.
I also have my sister here, and she's
Yeah.
asking me like random questions. Thanks for your daily heart me. I love it. Thank you. Are you going to build Eevee? I am. You know, I think this one might be actually a pretty easy one. So I don't know. I think I can build this one on Friday during my Friday stream. You want me to do that? I'll build it on Friday just for you.
So wait, we're not allowed to tune in?
No, you are. But... Bestie, I got to go talk. Gotta go to a specialist.
Oh my.
TML specialist. I don't know what TML stands for. I like how she like split them off too because I was having trouble seeing it. Yay! Okay, so I'm building this on our Friday stream, y'all. Friday, 1 o'clock. Join me here. Oh, with the jaw. Ooh. What? But you haven't seen the specialist yet, right? So like they haven't figured out what exactly is going on yet.
Oh.
So Friday. Yes, bestie, I haven't. Oh, it's so painful. Oh no. TMJ. sorry to hear that you're in pain. What am I building? What are we building today? We're building the FIFA World Cup. This is day 2 of this project, and we've been live for, what, an hour? And I've only gone through one bag that probably had 25 pieces on it. No, it probably had more. It probably had more.
Well, now putting it in that perspective, I'm like, okay, so if you're faster without me,
I'm not faster without you.
then maybe I'm the issue.
Then maybe I'm the issue.
So how do we fix that? We remove the issue.
We remove the issue. I think that's there. It's not that I'm faster without you. It's just that I. Oh my God, that sounds hetero. Welcome in. Got filtered on TT. Oh, este. Whoa, you got filtered on TT? When does that not happen? Honestly, that was probably something like safer. Now I'm on the dark side. Yeah. Este, I feel like once Este found the purple app, he's been like all about that life. Unfiltered Este. I'm so ready for it. I tried putting on ice and a hot towel, bestie. Oh no. Oh, the Sailor Moon. You haven't seen the Sailor Moon, huh? Wait, no. Hi, C. How are you today? I really want Lego Eevee, but I don't think my family member will let me buy it, sadly. Oh, no. Yeah, if you want, I could build it on Friday. I'll build it on Friday so that you could see it full scale. No, not your collection. You didn't? Are you talking about these? Oh, I
don't think you see all of that with one of them. Like
with one of the cameras?
Yeah.
Usually the TT camera doesn't get all of that. I actually am missing some of them though. I'm missing the core people. The only one that I have that is not core that is core would be Sailor Jupiter. But like this is one of my favorite lines. It's the pop socket or something like that, and I love this line. I think they're so cute. I have Sailor Moon collection. Yeah, the Q pop skit. Something like that. Yeah, I have a few more that I need to collect, but every single time like I find one, I'll definitely get them. I actually got Pluto, Neptune, and I think it was Saturn at Comic-Con one year that I went. And that's what basically started it all. I was like, now I have to find all of them. It's hard to say. It is hard to say. You collect them too, see? That's cool. Oh, are they kind of like your dolls? He has a fantastic, ooh, so you might have like the vintage dolls too, huh? Thank you for your daily heartsy. What's it called? He has an amazing Disney doll collection.
Oh wow!
And I saw, most of them tend to be like the ones that I saw. Oh, thank you for your Go Populars. Most of the ones that I got to see were all kind of like Ursula. Yeah, one of the Ursula. He has Ursula and Vanessa.
Oh wow!
Bestie, do you go to Disney a lot? I go to Disney every year. I have vintage Sailor Moon too. Ooh, Vanessa.
Ooh.
I
feel like everybody
I
feel like everybody who's like an adult Disney at some point in life was Sailor Moon at some point.
I think so too.
Because like I have always come into contact with like my coworker. She knows what I'm talking about. When I take my Sailor Moon cup, she knows exactly what's going on.
Sam?
Yeah. See, I didn't want to say names.
Oh, but we're fine. But as far as it was my 90s.
Yeah, pretty much.
But to answer your question, Alyssa, so so this is the story about Disney. We are not annual pass holders. I wish I was an annual pass holder. So cute. Thank you, Essay. Aren't they? They're so adorable. Um, and I love them. I have a problem with collecting some of the stuff that I find because I'm like, oh no, not another thing. Like I started collecting these, and I actually have some that I need to open up. But look at how cute they are. They're little snacks.
And okay, I should like give you guys some warning. The way that she started her ear collection was through the snack line. Like she wanted the which one was your first one that you got?
I feel like I should wear the churros today.
Okay, so wear the churros.
Wear the churros.
But you started off with which
with
one
the
though?
popcorn.
With the popcorn?
With the popcorn.
And then after that, it was all about whenever she would see the snacks, those were the ears that she would buy.
Yeah, I have pineapple. I have the pretzels. I have
the popcorn.
The popcorn and this one. And then from there, I couldn't find any more food, so I ended up going, whatever's next. I have to post Sailor Moon and Disney collection. Yes, please tag me in it. But Alyssa, getting back to your question, I am not an annual pass holder, but so I try to go if I can. I'm a D23 member. So if I go to an event in Florida or I go to an event in Anaheim, I'll definitely try to see if I can make it into the park somehow. My wallet doesn't like it. That's why I need to become an annual member, annual pass holder. To either of them. Either of them should be fine. So I collect a lot of Disney stuff. Like my wall right now, like my door, I finally started putting my pins up. But like I won't just collect anything either, because I feel like especially when you go to like D23, you end up having a lot of people that decide to sell it. How do I become a D23 member? Oh, I gotta make sure that I am friends, co-associates, friends with you. And I'll send you like the link of where to go. But it's d23.com. And then you could basically like register yourself. If you have a Disney Plus subscription, you could actually get gold for free. So I'm going to do a plug-in right now. You guys ready for this? So D23, if you don't know what that is the official fan club. I was talking about the puppies. Ooh, the puppies? Yeah, my Disney doggies. Or you're talking about my puppy Mercedes over there. Could be both. I have 3 rooms. My bedroom, one is Sailor Moon, and the other is Disney Office. Oh no, I have to stuff everything in my one office, unfortunately. But
well, that's not unfortunate, because if she didn't do that, like let's say that she would have left like her daughter's room Sailor Moon style, she would have lost all of her Sailor Moon stuff.
Oh yeah, like okay, I have a collection that I collected these like many years ago. I only now have Sailor Venus because a 4-year-old got her hands on all the other ones, and now I find them randomly all over the place. I want the gold member for free, bestie. I got Disney Plus. Okay, so if you go to Disney Plus, you should go to benefits on your Disney Plus. If you didn't know, okay, if you guys have Disney Plus and you didn't know this, go to benefits tab or like search benefits in the search bar for Disney Plus. You have to do this on your phone or on the website. It won't come up if you do it. It'll probably come up if you do it on a TV or something, and it'll send you to a QR code. But if you scan that, it'll take you to the benefits page. They run sweepstakes all the times, if you did not know that. They run sweepstakes all the time. I think recently, right now, with May the 4th, they had a Lego Star Wars collection that was being raffled off. Just like D23 also had a Star Wars collection for Lego as well, along with Lego, who had Star Wars collection as well that was being like sweepstakes. Girl, I can tell you where to sign up for all of this stuff. Any family member canceled their Disney. Oh no. Well, it kind of makes sense. It like, you know, they are phasing out Hulu, so their catalog is about to get bigger, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna raise the price on that. But if you go to benefits, you could essentially see all the different stuff that you could get a discount for. And one of those perks that you get is you get a free year of gold membership for Disney D23. But it's going to be your regular membership. So all you're going to get for that membership is going to be your welcome kit. And they kind of like show you the pictures of what's part of your welcome kit on there when you go and like check it out. But from there, you essentially have to see it this way. You're going to see different tiers of different payments that you could do. But it really just depends on what it is that you want out of your membership as to whether it's worth it or not. Because you could also be a D23 member that only gets the newsletters and that is part of the general public. You still get invited to certain events. The only thing is that keep this in mind. For example, fan event that's happening in August in Anaheim. So that kind of alternates years. So this year is going to be in Anaheim. Next year is going to be the D23 Expo that's going to be in Florida. Then the year after that, it's going to go back to Anaheim. Oh my God, I want gold member for free, bestie. Yeah, so I would probably have to send you a picture so you can see where you can go. So I'm going to see if we're connected, and I'll send you that DM. But then from there, that fan event, for example, you have to be a gold member to get certain things at a certain time, access-wise. So, for example, if you, I'm so sad because I didn't check. We have an app, and it shows you when things go live as far as D23 events. I am so upset with myself because they had, you're going to see why I'm upset with myself. They had an event to celebrate the Princess Diaries anniversary. So they have theater in the summer where they're going to feature that movie. No.
Oh,
feature the first one for its anniversary. But the event that they have going on is they basically rented out the mansion, which was basically the consulate.
Yeah.
And you could buy tickets to essentially go and tour it and essentially take pictures and all of that stuff. I kid you not, every single Monday I'm normally taking a look at my app to see what events are coming up so that I can make my decision on whether I want to buy the ticket or not. And I was so busy that week. I did day 1, day 2, day 3. I didn't get a chance to like check it out at all. And then on Friday, I saw it late in the afternoon. No, Saturday I saw it late in the afternoon. There was still one ticket left, and I was in the middle of possibly buying it, and it was sold out.
Well,
it was so sad.
You know why?
Because they're going to do it again, and then it's going to be a private VIP tour for me and a couple of friends.
No. No, what's going to happen is we're going to watch both of them before we go see the third one.
No. It's not for the movie.
Yeah, no. But that's how we're going to do it, okay? To make up for...
We're going to go see... Okay.
Yeah. That's how we're going to do it.
So yeah, so D23 has a couple of different events like that, and you essentially are able to like keep an eye. However, when you see the different pricing, don't let that scare you because it really is just 2 different tiers. It's either general membership or it's gold membership. But when you sign up for gold membership, you have a couple of different tiers that you could get, but it all just depends on what it is that you want out of your membership kit. So everybody's going to have a membership kit that comes in. That one usually comes, I think that's the kit that has like the featured pins. No, not the featured pins. It has like a regular pin. Bestie, me and you follow each other. Yeah, so I'll send you that DM. It gives you the pin of the year of your membership. Last year it was Stitch. No, yeah, last year it was Stitch, I think. This year, I don't know, but I'm getting my box, I think, in August.
Ooh.
Because that's another thing. Your subscription starts the month you signed up. So my husband signed me up for July as a birthday gift, so I have to wait until the next following July for them to ship my new stuff. So I have to wait that whole time. I want to get gold member for the Haunted Mansion merch. The stuff that is exclusive on the Disney store. Because sometimes they have exclusive merch for just D23 on the store, and you have to like log in a certain way through your D23 app so that you could get that exclusive merch on there. Then from there, that gold membership, you could either sign up for the free one at the events. Yeah, that's another thing too. So you could either sign up for the free one, and that's going to give you regular gold access. From there, you could sign up for the choice, which is going to give you a choice of 4 different premium merch ideas that they have. Last year, it was a Spirit jersey. Was it last year that was Vintation? Now I don't remember. Last year it was the sign. That was number 2. Number 3 was a book about Disneyland. And then number 4, I forgot what it was, but I think it was a statue of Mickey.
Wasn't that where you got Mama Odie?
I got Mama Odie through them because that's a special collector's edition collection that you could buy through the store, but you have to have D23 available. So essentially, you get the same perks when it comes to the events. The perks differ when it is access to buy those tickets and access to the merchandise you get. Yeah. I don't know. I went on a rant and then all of a sudden I lost steam.
Well, you started talking about D23.
I know.
And everybody's writing down right now. That's what's going on because they don't want to miss anything.
But yeah, if you have D23 questions, just let me know. I'm more than welcome to like kind of let you know what I know about D23. Honestly, I've gotten a chance to go to a few events. There's some events that, I'll be honest with you, are a little bit over my my price range, but nevertheless, they seem pretty fun.
Well, let me tell you something. Like, I've seen her when she's getting ready to go to these events, and then when she comes back from these events. But you gotta understand that she is someone who loves to do the behind the scenes stuff. Oh, yeah. So you're doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like, for my birthday, she wanted to treat me to go see Beauty and the Beast because that's one of my favorites. And due to life situations, plans change, and we tried to reschedule, and again, plans changed. And that just means that we're gonna go big or go home next year. That's all that means. So so she went to still have that experience, and she's like, wow, I learned a lot.
We got to see the play for so recently right now I'm so bad at like editing videos. So that's why like my D23 experiences, I don't really get a chance to really talk about them because I'm just really bad at like editing videos. But so it all started off that I was anticipating that they were going to be doing the Beauty and the Beast tour. And they had a special D23 night, and what was going to happen was you were going to come to Boston, you were going to go to see Beauty and the Beast that's doing their tour run. They were going to be in Boston for about 2 weeks, I think, and so we were going to see the second to last show. And with that, after the show, you were essentially going to go into, get to be closer to the stage and actually have a Q&A with the cast members. I'll tell you right now, hearing their experience and how they got into Disney Broadway and what inspired them, some of these people actually, like most of like the guy who played Lumiere and the lady who played Mrs. Potts, they got to see the original play, the original casting of the first Broadway musical of Beauty and the Beast. And that's what inspired them, and that's what got them into getting into Broadway. Like, wow. And to know that essentially that's where they started off, and now they're playing Lumiere and Mrs. Potts. Yeah. Like, that's inspiring for anyone. Yeah. I wish I could have taken my daughter, I think that she's still too young to appreciate those things. But like so it started off that I wanted to go to that. I really wanted to go to it because I was like, oh, I love Broadway. I love this. I love that. I love Boston. Let's go. And then from there, 2 days before that, they had an event going on, D23 event, special tour. So you could actually go take a tour of the new Amsterdam Theater, which is where Aladdin is playing right now in New York. And they had a special event for D23 members that you essentially went and you got the tour at a discounted price. So I went, and I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty sure she remembers how I started showing pictures when I came back. I love walking into theaters, and let me tell you, seeing the behind the scenes of that theater alone was so amazing to me. And plus, I actually got to hear something that I didn't know. I know that Hercules became a Broadway production. I did not know that that Broadway production, as of right now, is only scheduled to be in London and only for a matter of time. So it's supposed to, I think they open in June?
Also, pretty soon.
Yeah, I think they open in June or July. I forgot when he told me. But they are only running it until September. They don't have any plans of that coming here to the States yet. So it all depends on how it goes over there that they might bring it over. But I am so upset because they started telling us about the new songs and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently the Muses have this epic new song that I'm like, and I can't make it to London over there. So,
oh my goodness. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. We'll manifest it.
You know, with Crystal and like Vanessa, we were talking that we're gonna become Lego employees. We gotta make that happen quick, you guys. Gotta go. But yeah, honestly, I'll tell you right now that for D23, it definitely is a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So if you're a behind the scenes buff, you'll definitely experience it like no other experience ever, especially if you love Disney and you understand some of the history that is behind some of the art that they have created over the years. It truly is fantastic. I will say that some of the experiences, you of course still have to pay for your ticket for it because your membership is really only covering your ability to be able to go there. Bestie, when is one in Florida? The big event, that's going to be next year. Ooh, yes. Oh my God. You just reminded me of all the combo for the most part. I could rehash that, I think. Oh my God, I can't wait. Yeah, and then throughout the year, they have different events. Like last year, when they opened the Villains play in Hollywood Studios, they had a special viewing. Like, whenever there's special viewing of, like, theatrical, whether it's in the park or outside of the park, it's usually always associated with having, like, a Q&A after. And I don't know, like I said, when it comes to being a behind-the-scenes buff, I truly appreciate it. I do know some people, they are all about D23 only because of the exclusive merch. So, they'll go to the shopping events. Like, I went to a shopping event that was basically the clearance of all D23 Expo merch, and I got out of there with a Spirit jersey that was like $15. Bestie, what comes with the gold membership? So the gold membership gives you access to those events to buy your tickets, and then it also gives you, it's different tiers. I kind of have to show you the picture so that I could explain it a little bit better. So I'll send you the information. Please do. My sticky notes app is on the computer. I opened Laugh Out Loud and I remembered the educational stuff. Okay, for the most part. And does the gold help with merch? So for gold, it gives you access to, because for the merch events, you have to buy a ticket to be able to go to the sale. So therefore, if you have gold, you would be getting your ticket fast. Like you would be one of the first people queued up as far as being able to choose what shopping time you want to do. It gets very convoluted. I kind of have to explain it, and I'll explain it to you. Don't worry. As far as the educational piece, oh my god, I love it. As far as the educational piece, Crystal, let's see. Let's kind of go over. Boo Boo missed this conversation because she had us on mute. But essentially, we were talking about life and how it's really hard to get a job nowadays.
Yeah.
And I was telling them my experience that I've been applying.
Is she the one that I
Yeah,
mentioned
with
what I
the
do?
public-
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So we
See, I was
essentially-
there, but
yeah,
I wasn't
you were
there.
there, but you weren't there. So essentially, we were um, chatting about how sometimes things don't really go according to plan, and that if I went back to school, what I really would want to go back to school for would be linguistics and psychology. And the reason why is because now, as a grown up, and now as I go through life and I understand what are my likes and my dislikes, I personally understand that in myself, something that I would love to do, especially if I had the education to do it, would be I would want to be a psychologist, or at least a therapist that focused on refugees.
That's not bad.
Because it's something that I personally have a very liking to. I feel that it's something that is so specific that not a lot of the people are out there who are willing to help. And sometimes people forget that, it's one of those things that we all in a way are a refugee of something.
Yeah, and there's displacement that goes on, and there's like a lot of do I belong here? Depression symptoms, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's it called? So I was talking about how if I could go back to school, I would definitely focus on the ability to get my degree and basically psychology and minor in linguistics. I've always had a thing about linguistics.
Yeah, you were always a language person.
I know. I love
like
the art of
her
language.
musical every year when we would do our musical marathon. She was like, "We have to put My Fair Lady at the beginning because I want to watch that one faster." But that was her jam, and I'm like, "Well, okay, I'll agree because I was a Catherine Hepburn fan." I was like, as long as we can finish with Breakfast at Tiffany's. But yeah, no, I see it. Yeah, like, well, personally, I put my schooling on hold. I went from wanting to go to school to be a psychologist to work with youth because that was the thing I wanted to do. I wanted to work with youth because I remember what it was like to be in school and to be not like everybody else. Like, I developed before everybody else, all the other girls, so I developed faster than the other girls, so I got bullied in that sense, and so keep that in mind, mamas and papas. Tell them everybody should be respected, please. Anyway, and then, let's see, we moved, and then I felt displaced again, because of the neighborhood that I lived in, I got used to being more friends with non-Hispanic people because I didn't live around many Hispanics. But when we moved, we went to an area that was a lot of Hispanics. So I was one of many now, and for the lack of better words, white girls that were there were very limited. Who did I make friends with first? Well, the white girls, because the Latinas bullied me. So I was like, okay, well, F you, and I made my own little clique, and they happen to be white girls.
She still has that tendency to this day.
And then in high school, like my best friend, she kind of remembers me approaching her in PE class. And I'm like,
Sylvie?
Probably, yeah, Sylvie, yeah. Probably she's right. I can't remember. I do remember I did approach Sarah.
Oh.
Yeah. I do remember that.
Approaching people? That sounds interesting.
That was basically how our little clique got created. And then, of course, the rest is history. Then all of a sudden, from Sylvia came Luce, and because she was my band buddy. We were bus buddies. And then Aunt Jeanette was our drama buddy. So I started getting Latinas as I got into high school. And then adult-wise, I didn't go to a conventional school. I stayed at home, which helped me get through my degree a lot faster because I took breaks when I wanted them. When I started working on my BA, because my AA, I felt that I was in class after class after class after class. And then we went to Guatemala a couple times during that time. And then when I was working on my BA, I actually stopped one class. Like, I finished one class, and then I started the class when we got back from Guatemala. So, I don't know. Maybe the trips to Guatemala kind of like was like, well, that's where I have my Hispanic friends. The family, and so like whatever. But I put my psychology program on hold because somehow I wanted to mix. At one point, by then I wanted to mix business with psychology because that's what I was currently on. I was working on my business in business and management because for some reason I knew I wanted to work with people, and I had to be mindful of how to treat them people.
Treat them people?
Yes, treat them people. And so I focused on the business management portion of my career. I have to say that it's given me an opportunity to work on things that I never would have thought of, because after I graduated, I went to I started working at the school cafeteria. And I made it to management there, but I think COVID drained me. I think that's what it was. Because, eventually I would have wanted to do management, but I think I was probably still a little baby. I wasn't ready. But now I enjoy my property management job. I still deal with people, but it's not... I don't have to tell them... I don't have to tell them, you gotta grab a fruit. Or you have to grab the side vegetables so that way I don't have to charge you for your meal. I mean, that's how I had to be.
She even got to the point that she was very passionate about how she wanted to focus on the youth, that she was actually working towards being a lobbyist to be able to go to, back then, California, so Sacramento, and lobby for better, better food in schools, better cost of food in schools, to be able to make sure that, food was still available for those kids at school that you don't really know the situation that they might be at home.
And, like, the way that our school district is that they would use our ag department. Not only, like, the federal funds from the states that was given and the government, but they actually partnered up with the ag departments in our high schools, and we're actually getting crops that they were producing. So it was a nice little thing that they were doing that I was like, that's something that we could all do, because what school doesn't have an ag department? Like, here in North Carolina, it's like they can go to school for how to be a farmer.
Yeah.
So, like, that even to me, like, every school has an ag department. So that was a nice way to incorporate, hey, this is how you get from farm to table. So, but that's a different boo-boo.
That's it. And let's just say, like, workplace politics kind of got in the way when it came to that. And I'll be honest with you, workplace politics is going to be everywhere you go. And how you handle that is going to determine how you stay and if you stay. But one of the first things that you always have to recognize, especially when it comes to a job, is maybe perhaps right now it's a very hard job market, and we have to be very thankful for whatever jobs we get. However, you also have to know your self-worth, because you don't want to be at a job where all of a sudden it's taking up most of your mental capacity. And the moment that you get to that point, and I know because personally I have been in one of those jobs that I'm like, I was there for a long time and I was enduring the abuse for just a paycheck or just being able to say that, I didn't have to look for another job. But when you recognize that sometimes you just need a better environment, you have to listen to yourself. Like I said, and that was one thing that we were talking about last week was that I have applied to many different places and it's so hard to get a job now. And unfortunately, I am a professional in my department. However, yes, it is true. AI can technically do my job, but that's why it's up to me to kind of prove to myself of you still need somebody to prompt AI what to do.
Yeah, because like honestly, don't get me wrong, AI is it is what it is. But honestly, you need that person. You need that person because AI lacks empathy. Let's face it. AI lacks empathy. So I hear a lot of stories with the calls that I do with my job when I'm trying to collect money um, because someone hasn't paid their rent. Because the last thing I want is for you to lose your stuff because it went to auction. Okay? I want you to keep your stuff because you're storing something that's valuable to you. I figure you want to keep it for as long as you can. So I try my best to follow the scripts that I have to follow to make sure that I can at least get some sort of compensation, financial compensation from you, so you can continue to keep your stuff. Because again, I know what it's like to be displaced. I know to have stuff in storage because my stuff is currently in storage. And the little that I have now, it's been either through Yoya Finds that, I have my little wagon.
Plug in. Don't forget to follow my shop. I know I have nothing there, but
we're working on it.
Don't forget to follow my shop.
But and it's things that I had to get rid of because of the move that I was gonna make. I had to get rid of it. I had to sell it. I probably didn't sell it at the price I could have gotten it for, but because I was trying to sell it quick. So it's nice to see that I've been able to replace some of it, not all of it, through little finds from Yoya Finds. So
Crystal, one of the things that we were talking about with Crystal was that she was essentially I personally think Crystal, and you could tell me if I'm wrong, but she's in this position in her life right now that it's hard for her to understand what she wants to do because we live in a society that we have to have a job because we have to pay rent, we have to pay bills, we have to do this and we have to do that. So the idea of going back to school, it's like her fighting with herself of being able to go to school for something that she loves versus going to school for, and there's the bingo.
Or
going to school for something that she needs quickly. Right, yeah. Like, for example, the idea of her going to culinary. You could find a job with culinary. Culinary, they're pretty good about placing you or finding you someplace to stage. Well, I guess staging is not a thing anymore. But they help you find a place where you can essentially start your career. And there's certain careers or certain trade schools that help you and have programs to be able to do those things. Yeah, I hate fast food. But that's why you would go to culinary school. You would
skip that food.
Exactly. But then at the same time, we also live in a society that unfortunately we don't think about other people. So usually what happens is if you go to culinary school, you want to get a gist of how the restaurant business is, right? So therefore, you're going to get a job as a waitress. You're going to get a job as a host. You're going to get a job as floor manager, so on and so forth. Me working in that industry on a different side, I was able to see how much the students would struggle because some students went to culinary school. They would be working a waitress or waiter job. My husband was part of that world. And it's one of those things that you get so overworked because nobody really appreciates, especially here in the States, of how much a tip can actually go.
Yeah.
Because when you go into the service industry, unfortunately, laws don't apply.
Yeah.
I worked for a restaurant, and I know that wasn't the only restaurant. Our servers would get, I think it was $5 an hour, because the rest of their wages were basically heavily dependent on tips.
Wow. And if people didn't tip well, oh my gosh.
So that is the one thing that I have to say, that it is very important, especially like, Crystal, I don't know how much of an age gap we might have or anything, but like one of the biggest things that I always try to tell anybody that comes to me for advice, I have plenty of people that are like, you look like somebody that can like tell me life stories. You look old.
No, it's not that you look old. It's look like you have wisdom.
Wow, really?
Wisdom.
I feel like I still...
Sometimes I go to you and I'm you're the younger one.
She's the older one.
I'm the older one, and it is because you were ready to leave the nest, and you did it. You know what I mean? So I'm all like, if anyone's gonna tell me what the world is like, it's gonna be this bitch. Sorry for my language. But she's used to it.
I am used to it.
Even the family's used to it. Like my nieces, even my nieces and nephews.
That's how you know it's about to get serious.
Yeah, and I'm already getting adjusted on the chair here. And I'm all like,
is.
okay, it's about to get juicy, yo. It's about to get juicy. This is better than your novella, all right? But no, like...
yeah, those jobs that aren't not a cook, I'm not gonna want, and those are gonna steer me away. And see, one thing that I can tell you, especially when it comes to culinary, and that's why I'm telling you, if you love cooking, if you get creative in the kitchen, and you aspire to have something as far as a restaurant under your name or whatever it might be, or not even aspire that, if you just find pleasure in feeding people, then I would probably say culinary is the way to go. But if you just want to be able to learn something, there's other ways you can learn. There's people you could watch. There's people who create content that is actual content that you can learn off of. Not just something like I would do, where it's like, here's my crock pot, and here are my recipes for my crock pot, because I am a person who's trying to cook on a budget, and I have to cook for a lot of people. Yeah, and those jobs, hold on.
It's easier for you to just see it off
the
bat.
From the bottom of my heart, you are the big sister that I always wanted, to be honest. Oh, thank you. No, like seriously, that really does mean a lot to me, because sometimes I feel like some people come to me for advice, and I just start spewing out stuff, and I'm like, well, now I sound kind of like...
Douchey?
Yeah, I know. Like, legit. Like, that's how I feel sometimes. So when I hear that, I truly appreciate it.
We love you, whoever that was.
That was Crystal.
Oh, we love you, Crystal.
But, like, legit, you have to find something that you're passionate about, because otherwise, I'll tell you right now, the service industry, if you are in the kitchen and you don't have that passion, you'll get to a point, and I saw it with my husband, because I didn't even know anything about his ex-career in the culinary world, because he wanted to get rid of it so badly. Like, thinking about being in the kitchen, he was executive chef. He basically went up the ranks. He went to CIA, which is a very good culinary institute in New York, and they also have a campus in California, in Napa Valley area. P.S. Oh, and don't cry. I'll try not to. He basically hid that part of him for such a long time from me, because he just didn't want to associate himself with being a chef anymore. Because I personally think that it's because he didn't quite have the personality that wanted to become a chef owner, or wanted to become a restaurateur. When he started finding the passion in what he lost was when he started cooking out of his heart for people. He started doing dinner parties for some, like, to kind of relate food and games together. He started associating food as a passion and started serving it to people who really appreciated and enjoyed every single bite that he would be able to offer.
Like me.
That's why whenever I hear that somebody wants to go into the culinary world, I personally always have to ask, why is that? If you have a passion and you essentially see yourself going into the kitchen, because those are long hours too. Like if you make a career out of going into culinary, those are extremely long hours. You're talking about if you see yourself owning a restaurant, you're now a small business owner. And being a small business owner is like no joke. Like
there's things to do, there's rules to follow, that's one of the reasons why I decided to do business management, because I knew that what I wanted to do with the youth, which was provide them a safe place to go to after school. Not so much the Boys and Girls Club, because the Boys and Girls Club, I felt like you had to pay to go ahead and stay after school longer on school grounds. So, like, I wanted it to be something that was a nonprofit. But I knew that in order for my vision to function, I had to have some sort of know-how of business. So that's why I went the business management route. I know I should have done an admin, but I was like, well, first let me see how I can treat my staff first, because I knew it wasn't going to be something that I wanted to do by myself. I was like, I know my family might not go along with the ride with me, so I need to get my staff in order. So management came first, and I'm like, well, maybe when I go back to school, I might switch it to, I might get an update on management and actually this time around get a master's in admin. Because I feel like that, my vision is still something I want.
That's still possible. But I'll be honest with you right now. Admin, I see myself as helping youth with learning disabilities like me. And writing English, that's where my passion is. We had this discussion last time. And that's why she was really considering going back to school for psychology and for English. And we kind of went over the whole fact of creating writing and formulaic writing too, like SOPs and stuff like that. But like I told her, I was like, you kind of have to understand that the moment that you start doing formulaic writing and you start doing SOPs, operational stuff, and so on and so forth, it kind of puts you in a different mindset that sometimes the creativity doesn't come out, which was my mental block for the last 4 years, that I was basically instructional writing on and on and on and on. And unfortunately, especially trying to make a business out of it now, you can't really make a business out of it. There's still some people that say, oh, I want somebody who has a natural voice and who doesn't use AI to create X, Y, and Z. I'll tell you right now, as a business owner, unfortunately, they're going to fail. Because the secret to being able to be a successful business is that you have to be able to scale in the current environment. Whatever happens with AI, you need to have an understanding of how to use it, because especially right now, there's no regulations, there's no pauses, there's nothing. The moment that those regulations come in place, you need to understand the use of it. So even if you're a creative, you might not agree with me. You still need to understand AI, and you still need to work with AI, and you need to see how your creative side can work with AI, because do we see it going away anytime soon?
No.
Probably not.
No, I do see Terminator. We made it halfway!
That only took, I spent another hour on that one bag too.
It's because the conversation's juicy, yo. The conversation's juicy.
So now I have a question for you, because you talked about what you wanted to do and what you would love to do. However, right now in this yay, halfway! Yeah.
Halfway party. Whoop whoop. Halfway party. Whoop whoop.
Okay. I forgot which ones I'm wearing. Oh, I'm
No,
wearing
no,
the
yeah.
churros.
Yeah, you're not the light up ones.
No. I don't have... Oh, I do have
Yeah.
like 2 light up ones.
Yeah, remember, we got those. No, I don't think
Last year.
all three of us got those.
I think all 3 of us got that
That
one.
one. I want to say
Because we
it
knew
was
that
one,
was the one
light
for the
parade.
special...
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the light parade.
So we were like, we need those. Okay.
Yes.
But as far as... You know, I know that life gets in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sometimes you can make a choice of how... this might be the last bag again. Wait.
Why, is it almost time?
It's,
Are you serious?
I know. We
Oh
get
my
so
gosh.
chatty.
So I guess I'm going to be back, y'all, next week.
Do you guys want her back next week? I know. We get... If you think I get sidetracked when I'm by myself, when she's here, it's like worse. Wait. Some light up. I got to see them if you don't mind. Okay, hold on. I don't think they're charged, so I might have to save that one for later. Let's see if you got lucky and they're charged. I have to find it.
Well, right now that I have to pack mine, I'll bring mine. Because I have ones that have the little Mickey balloons inside.
She does.
That my niece loves to call the Elsa ones. Even though she has an Elsa one. But she likes mine because they light up. And she's like, these are the Elsa ones.
Which
So-
I took away from her. But since you don't see the veil, she doesn't recognize that I took it from her. I was like, I am not spending so much on these for you to just have it laying around. They should be on display. Okay, this one lights up. This is this was special merch for the light up show that they had going on last year in July. And then this one lights up too. Let's see if it's charged. I don't think it's charged. This is Epcot. I think these are still available. Okay, they're not charged. We're going to try to charge one of them. And see if maybe perhaps I could show you before the stream is over.
Those are the only two you have?
That light up, yeah.
I have more.
How many do you have?
Well,
You
I have the balloon.
the balloon.
And then I have those two. If we all got those. My Stitch ones. 'Cause remember, I had to get light up Stitch.
Oh, yeah, but those ears are interesting because they're like legit
Stitch ears.
Stitch ears. They're not Mickey ears,
They're
but
Stitch.
like they're legit Stitch ears.
And they have like Stitch flashing or Stitch staying, whichever mode you have them in. But as you can tell, I am a big Stitch fan. That to me is a movie that will always hold a place in my heart. And that's the one that is now getting me all teary-eyed. But I'm not going to cry. I am not going to cry.
I know, that was my mission, huh? I was supposed to make you cry
Yeah,
today.
but you didn't. You didn't. You failed.
We didn't
You
get
failed.
into the emotional stuff.
No, we didn't. Because we started talking about other stuff. But anyway, you were saying you had a question for me.
Oh, yeah. So your question. When it comes to people who are just now starting out their careers, like take for example Crystal. She clearly is in a crossroads right now. As a person that understands that sometimes things don't go according to plan, sometimes it takes longer to get to certain places. My question to you is, what advice do you give to somebody who's at a crossroads right now that you perhaps were in also in a different way? But still, at the end of the day, it still results in the same result. Because if I'm talking about... Yeah, they charge! USB-C.
The new ones, because my balloons don't.
Oh, that one doesn't have?
I know. Those
That's
are old
battery?
school. Yeah, those are old school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's hope that she brings those next week.
Well, I have to start undoing my walls, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
She's moving.
Yeah.
Don't worry, she'll still be close.
So I feel that you really have to listen to that little voice inside. Like, if you find yourself in a position where you call out sick, but you're not really sick, but you just need that day to just like go back to work, it may be time to start thinking about why is me calling out sick making me happier than actually going to work. Because that was a sign that I could have seen. And I didn't. I waited till it was too late. Because now, when I moved, even though I had the experience, the last thing I wanted to do was work in a school cafeteria. I didn't want to work with a school environment. I was like, I don't want to be in a school. And it hurt me because I knew that I wanted to work with
students.
So I was all like, what happened? So I was fortunate enough to have somebody to help me realize that I had to reset.
I've been here crying. Okay, keep going. Sorry. Had to break the...
I had to reset. And so I reset. And so my advice to you is don't be afraid to hit that reset button. You got to do what you love to do. And when if what you're doing is, like I said, making you feel better when you're not there, then it's time. It's time to hit that reset button. And it's going to be the best decision you ever made. Like, I have yet to go back to school because I'm trying to figure things out. Because, I mean, like, the reason why I have 2 jobs is because I love both of them. I'm not ready to say goodbye to either one of them.
And trust me, if she has enough drama that she could definitely leave and it's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But even I see that because I see the drama that she had in her other previous job, the one that she's talking about. And it was one of those things that it's not the same reaction as when she talks about the drama that she has now. Because now it sounds like a novela. Like, now it's like, oh, you're never gonna imagine what you missed on the last episode of this. Hold on. Dice, I'm 31 and I feel stuck, but it's cool. I'm 32 in about 2 weeks, I think. Happy early birthday!
Happy early birthday!
Okay, first and foremost, before we move on, no matter if you're 32, no matter if you're 15, no matter if you're 25 or 62, always celebrate your birthday and always be proud that you have made it this far.
Yes.
Okay? Don't ever feel, oh my God, I'm old and I have to do this, by this, by this. No. Those are norms that society has put to make you believe that you are on a time frame. But if there's one thing I can tell you for sure is always celebrate every single day you got, because some people don't make it that far. So if there's one thing that you could take away from me today is celebrate every single birthday you got, because you'd never know if it's...
Look, girlfriends and boyfriends, we are the type of people that we celebrate for an entire month. Even if our birthday is at the end of the month. Like, you will find me celebrating maybe a week before to a week after my birthday. So I'm celebrating from mid-March to mid-April, because I'm all like, hey, Easter's all about me too, bitch. I'm a spring baby, so it's all about me too. So you definitely, and I can tell you, I am 14. I am 14 years old. When my niece asked me how old I was turning this year, I was like, I'm 14. And she's all like, but you were 40 last year.
No, you were 4.
You were 4 last year. How can you be 14? And I'm like, girlfriend,
don't question it.
Don't question it. Just go with it. But, you know, definitely I am someone who has always celebrated her birthday. And if she didn't celebrate her birthday, she made sure others did.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I have a story that my aunt had given me some birthday invite cards just so the next time that I would have a birthday party, my mom could use them so I could give to my classmates. Well, by then I knew how to read, I knew how to write, so I filled them out and I passed them out in class. So parents were calling to see if my best friend, my friend could bring her little brother because they wanted to make sure that they could bring the little brother. They could bring the little brother to the party because they didn't want to just drop the little brother off.
They had a whole party because she planned it herself.
And my mom was like, what are they talking about? So my older sister was all like, well, they're asking to see if they could bring the little brother to the birthday party. What birthday party? So, yeah, I ended up having my impromptu birthday party for that year. All because my aunt gave me invitations, but she didn't specify
that
for when the next time that I have a birthday party to use them. No, I took it as, they're party invitations. I need to create them, and I need to make them, and I need to pass them out.
Welcome in, Vince. I actually don't know what game that is, but if you want to give me more information about the game, I would totally love to see what game it is and give it a try. So she I kind of stopped her because I started talking about that. Let's see. That was me when I worked in fast food when you were talking about that. Oh my God. Maybe that's why I'm rescheduling fast food interviews. Listen to that little voice, girl. Listen to that little voice. Okay, I hadn't celebrated in about 3 years because my dad passed away in June. Cremated on June 6th. My birthday. Oh, June 8th. Sorry.
So either way.
I can't even see like this. Yoya, don't cry with the last message. I'll try not to. Welcome in, Adolfo. ¿Cómo estás? Don't worry. I'm holding it together, but I think it's because I saw her cry today.
Yeah, you bitches. You made me cry. But see, that's the thing that I can get over it really fast. I think I pulled myself together pretty fast. But when I was going through it, I was crying myself to sleep. So now I'm actually getting through it a lot faster. And it is a little memory that I have and that is making me stronger in the decisions that I'm making for my future. Because, with one of my jobs, I do see myself being a part of that team. Well, I should say part of the company in 20 years. And I actually see something that I would want to be. Because I'm like, hey, I want to know how do I get from this point to that point. And I want to make sure that I take the right path to do so. But I enjoy, when I have to do, inventory unit audits on a monthly basis for a different site. I like going through the units that are empty and making sure that they're clean. So most of my job is 90% cleaning. So the rest is customer servicing. So I enjoy spending my time making sure that the empty spaces are empty, because they're supposed to be, and cleaned out on as frequent basis as possible. So I'm like, hey, how can I become an auditor? So that's my next step for me in that company. Which with the retail job, I was very hesitant because the first job I ever had was with Payless. And I was all I remember the long days, the long hours, the feeling of being underappreciated. I wasn't. It was a good first job because I didn't want to go into the food service industry. I was I don't want to go to food service because I want my weekends, I want my holidays. Because I had seen my brother, who was working at the time, Taco Bell.
You went into retail.
Yeah. Well, he was working Taco Bell in Del Taco, and I remember he had burn marks, he had long nights, because they were closing late. They were late close.
I actually saw a post about somebody talking about Payless the other day, and she's ranting about how you used to be able to go in there with $20 and be able to buy shoes for the whole family. And Chris was like, oh, I remember shopping at Payless. Yeah, I do too.
I probably sold you shoes. I probably was one of those that was like, "Hey, how you doing? How can I measure your kid's feet?"
Could I?
Yeah.
Sounds so creeperish.
But hey, sometimes they didn't know what shoe size
Yeah.
they were, so it was
and
very useful.
It's yeah.
It's very useful. Like, this is why I tell you, oh, girl, those shoes don't fit her or him.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was
she's
trained.
a shoe expert.
I was
miss
trained.
being able to find shoes my size. Which size shoe do you wear? I've always had that problem. We talked about the whole shoe debacle of like being able to share with my sister for a while, and that never really happened because it was only a couple of months with me. But like with every kid I have, this is what we're gonna stop at too. Like I feel like my shoe size has gone up a half. So right now I'm wearing size 10.
Oh.
And it's so not fun to find shoes my size.
You basically have to order online.
Oh my god!
What? Is it
Okay.
like a 1? Is it like a 1?
No.
No? Oh.
She said she's a 3.5. Well, actually, maybe 3.5 in kids.
Oh my gosh! You're my foot twin!
You two should go shopping for shoes.
I know.
Can I supervise? I need to see this happen now.
Oh my
You
goodness.
guys could take my daughter to shoe shopping.
No, because then she's gonna take all the cute ones. No.
I have baby feet, like happy feet. I love it though. I love it.
My nieces and nephews used to laugh at me because, yeah, I shopped in the little kids section most of the time. And I would always find the cutest little things. Like, I had these pair of flip-flops that lit up. So when we would walk out at night, like, I knew where I was going.
How old were you?
I was like, still in college when I bought them. So I was like 20s.
I think you were probably working
Yeah,
too at the
yeah,
same time.
yeah.
So like
Yeah.
her adult money went to her cute chanclas, light up chanclas.
Hey, I always wanted light up shoes. And
Hey, yo, yes, sister. But hey, it's cheaper.
It is.
I am so jealous. I'm so jealous. My daughter, we went shoe shopping for Jade the other day.
For your daughter?
Yeah. I'm so used to
Oh,
saying like
okay.
this crew knows Jade. They don't know her face, but they know
They
Jade.
know her by name. Okay.
They know. I don't know if I've posted video. I have a video post for the Switch, and one of the videos I wanted to do was basically centered on. As a mom, I appreciate the grips that I got her, right? Because it was a gift to me. But when I saw it and she held my Switch, I was like, oh, this is perfect for her. And then that kind of gave me an idea of like, oh, target market, moms on the go. You know, she doesn't do anything with that Switch now without those grips. And so I was like, well, there's my video for this, right? Like I already did a video, but I was gonna do another video, and I kid you not, I have a video of her playing in the back seat, her Switch. And I'm just going to put a big ol' ass, like, happy face sticker on her face. But even like that, I did one for the next system. Where Dante, I think you saw that one.
Yeah.
Where Dante's, like, playing, and he's like, hiya! And then he, like, turns around. If you see the original video, he has a smile, like, from up here to up here with, like, his face all scrunched up. But it's all replaced with the bingo or bluey like sticker.
I think you put the bingo.
So yeah,
because
they
he's playing bluey.
They don't see them, but they know names.
Yeah, like I honestly don't post any photos of them, because I respect what mom and dad want.
Yeah,
because hey,
they are not at the age to tell me whether they want to be on the internet or not, and so I respect that because I don't think they should grow up on the internet. And so therefore, that's why even Facebook, like family are all like, oh, why don't I get pictures? I'm like, well, why don't you post pictures on Facebook? I'm like, do you want pictures of my kid? I could send them to you personally. Ooh, I was watching Bluey yesterday. Girl, we had that going for the dogs earlier today. We had to go run an errand, and I was like, you know what? let's put Bluey on for the dog. So I left Mercedes with her buddy, and they were watching Bluey.
Yeah, but we came back and they were not watching Bluey. They
They were
had
watching Super Simple Songs.
Yeah, so I don't know how that happened. And Mercedes, as soon as we walked in, Mercedes just started barking. So I think she was explaining what happened, but you know, who knows?
This bitch changed the channel. Let's see, what is that one? That one's red. Okay, so I need to put it right here.
The red one.
Welcome in, old Mo. No way, seriously. Yeah! Haven't you seen the videos of the dogs that just love Bluey? The legit, like, watch Bluey.
Like the other day, I don't remember if I sent it to you, but I saw one that the guy posted. Yeah, my kid never goes to sleep without not watching Bluey. And it's a husky that's in a pajama, a Bluey pajama. And as soon as he heard that the music started for Bluey, he ran into the room and went to bed.
A husky, just like his butt wiggling.
So I did send it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually always sending her like the stuff to make her laugh, as well as some of the stuff that I find like on the political spectrum.
Oh my god, my feed is so full of political stuff because of you.
But you also get the little cute little.
I've started getting to the point that I'm like, I think she's sending this to me because she knows I'm brave enough to repost it. So I'm like, okay, let's just repost it.
But
let's start some drama.
Like the one that I love to send you is like the AI doggies that are having a podcast.
Yeah. On Facebook, she sends me it's Coco. Coco and what's the name of the other one? And if you haven't seen it, go search Coco's podcast. Coco the Dog's podcast. Those are adorable. And then there's also the other ones that are like two dogs.
Yeah,
it's the
Golden
Frenchie
Retriever
and the Golden Retriever.
Yeah.
And they're all like, they have like straight up podcasts. It's hilarious.
And then there's one that I do like on TikTok that he actually donates to getting
We Rate Dogs.
Yeah, we rate dogs. Yeah, definitely.
You'll see me repost those because I'm like, after all this political shit, we need a smile.
I think that's why he started showing up in my feed, because I was like, I need something else. So but yeah, like I love seeing the re-rate dogs, and I always like to send them to you because I'm all like, if anybody's gonna get this out, it's you.
Definitely.
But like I'm all like, one of the stories that I saw recently was a pit bull who was pregnant, and it was in San Bernardino, and I'm like, oh wow, that was so close to where I used to live.
Well, what happened with it?
Well, it looks like she was pregnant and she disappeared. It looks like she was in a battle with probably wildlife, and like the babies were not found. Therefore, it's suspected that the babies were taken by wildlife. She basically needed an operation. So with the funds, they were able to provide the operation, and she was placed into a foster care, and she got adopted.
Aww.
So basically, that's what the foundation that they donate to. Basically, they help with the medical expenses that they need so that the dogs can get adopted.
Yeah.
So I'm all like, okay, I believe in that vision. Because anyways, you know, those fur babies. Those fur babies will always make you smile.
Am I supposed to be making 2 of these? I think I was supposed to be making 2 of these. No, I only need to make 1. Okay.
So you're.
So where are those 6 going? Let's see.
Which one? Where are you? Right there?
Right here. So I see 1 right here.
You have 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait. Alright, I see that one there. I see that right there. So here, we're going to have the L. Do we have an L? We have the L. Come over. Okay, then we have one of these. Is one of them called Coco and Cece?
I I think Coco and Cece, I think that's the mom and baby pitbull. Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen a lot of them. They have like a British accent.
Oh,
yeah.
Do they have a British accent? 1, 2, 3.
But yeah, I'm a big fur baby. Like we used to have a kitty. Again, we're very Disney, so he was named Oliver. I think I probably misjudged it. I should have named him something else because he got lost and he never came home. So maybe next time if I get a kitty, I think I might do something else. Like not Oliver.
What's only 4?
Not Oliver. Maybe Marie if it's a girl.
Marie?
Yeah.
She's gonna share it.
But like let's see, Lucky was named after 101 Dalmatians. So was Jewel. Also wasn't.
Also wasn't.
Yeah, no. And Chiquita wasn't.
That's when we weren't the ones choosing the names anymore.
Yeah. Well, because your parents wanted to have one that wanted to make it easy for him.
I know.
So my dad made me laugh because he was the one that wanted the German Shepherd. He was like, if I get another dog, I want it to be a German Shepherd, and yada yada yada. So we finally got a German Shepherd, and he wanted to name it Ven Paka, which means come over.
Here.
So yeah, come over here. So basically, what he wanted to make sure that the dog would do was to come over to him. So we gave it a test run. Also did not want to listen. Okay? Also did not want to listen. So we decided to put the names in the bot. And he wrote down Ven Paka. We had Blackie. We had also. And then what was the other option?
I wanted Donut.
Donut. Yeah, that was a donut option. Nobody picked Ven Paka. Not even the one who submitted Ven Paka. He picked Blackie. And so we named him Blackie. But there was an issue. that was an issue because Blackie sounded like Lucky.
And so both of them would come at the same time.
And my dad was like, whoa, this is too much. So we had to redraft. Take out Blackie. Again. Nobody picked Ven Paka. Also won unanimously on that one. But yeah, his justification of wanting Ven Paka, that to me always made me laugh because he wanted someone to always come to him.
Okay. So, we are getting towards the end of this. Do you have any last questions you want to ask from your list for this round?
No, I think we're done. Well, I think I want to save some. Seeing that I'm going to be back next week. Wait, they haven't said yes or no.
I think she's having fun with you here.
Oh, okay. Well, if they're having fun. Now you see why I'm very quiet doing her live streams. Because if I'm not working, I'm sleeping. Okay, well, we're gonna end it with a sentimental question, okay?
Oh no.
What was that? That was a new laugh. I figured, why not? They don't see me. They don't know me. We can make it work. So, you have the benefit of having a brother and sisters. What is your favorite part of having...
Wait.
Oh.
She's like, it's up to her, but I vote yes.
Well, it's my day off, so probably I will show up.
This is how we spend time now.
Yes.
She gets on my case that I schedule myself out. I'm like, I kind of have to follow a certain schedule so that I could get shit done.
Yeah.
You know, so important.
It is. I mean, you gotta be finished with it before June 11th.
I know.
Like,
so far right now,
yeah.
I think as long as we hit the, who knows, maybe if we make it work. I don't think I have anything in specific next Wednesday.
So, see, that's the
We
thing
might
that
go-
we
yeah.
had something scheduled for today.
Yeah.
So like,
So I think we'll be fine. We'll be finished before
cause like,
June
again,
11th.
like I'm gonna be taking the day off for graduation,
That's fine. That's fine.
and then at the same time, why not watch the game?
Yeah. But don't worry, I'll be done before, and I'll try to make sure that I'm not. I don't.
Because that way we don't have to stream that day.
We won't.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay.
So what do you think we should make for the game?
Wait, what was your sentimental?
Oh, sorry. So you have the benefit. Well, me too. Because let's face it, we're the babies. You have the benefit of having a brother and sisters. So
Okay.
I want you to think about what's your most favorite part of having siblings. Okay.
Okay.
Granted that for you, probably your siblings are more like your nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
Okay. But you grew up with that. Okay. And then what's your favorite part of having a sister? Like, you have sisters, but we both bring different things to the table. So think about like the things that we offer you as the sister order that we are, and then just explain like what's your favorite part of it. And then, you know,
Welcome Incent Game Crazy. Okay. So yes, first and foremost, even though now it's a little bit different because
your churros are falling.
I know. That's the thing about this one. It's so super heavy that it always like moves forward.
So it's like my my balloon one, because the balloon one is heavy.
Oh, this is sweet. She says, "My baby sister is the biggest gentle giant ever." I laugh out loud. She's so smart. Aw, how many years are you guys apart? Like, is she like a big gap or is she like a small gap? Is she your only baby sister, or do you have like several like brothers and sisters after you? Yeah. As far as answering your question goes, let me think here.
Well, yeah, I want you to be thoughtful. I don't want you to just be like, well, I like Francis because I like Francis. Like, Francis is the best. Like, yeah, we get that. But still.
No, we're not going to sugarcoat it.
Okay.
It's
I want you to be legit, and I want you to be for real. Like, if we had to ask for somebody to donate a kidney, who would you give it to? Kind of thing.
So, like, Boo Boo and I are 7 years apart, and then my sister before her is 17 years apart. Do you beat us? She says that her baby sister and her have a pretty big gap. I would have to say that yes, growing up was a little bit different because realistically speaking, even though you were my sister and we had moments that it was like sisterly play and sister whatever, think of the games that we played when we were younger. You used to play preschool because you really wanted to be a teacher. So therefore I had to be the student even if I didn't want to. Sometimes I liked the game. And sometimes I didn't want to feel like I had to go to school. I didn't even know what that meant. So it was a little bit different because I feel like when I was younger, we definitely had that sister dynamic, but it was more along the lines of caregiver and not caregiver. That's how it's always kind of felt. Now, when it comes to the idea that I kind of grew up with my nieces and nephews, yes, but there was still that difference, right? Like, they weren't always around. There would be times at a time that we wouldn't see them for like a while, right? So it realistically speaking, for the longest time, it really did feel like I was an only child. Because even having nieces and nephews, like, that dynamic wasn't really there, because I would go to school, come back, and it would just be me at home, right? I would only see them during the weekends or whatever. So it's not like we shared a lot of stuff over the years. I would see them more like cousins, if I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
Okay. I love our.
The time we had together?
Yeah, I love the time that we had together, and I truly enjoy it. And yes, at the moment, we would feel like sisters because of the age gap and so on and so forth. But overall, especially like looking at that relationship now, I definitely feel that, yeah, it was more kind of like cousin based. Now, when it comes to now, it's a whole different dynamic, because before, the age gap between you and I allowed for you to still be part of my life, but the age gap between my brother and my other sister with me didn't really allow that, because they had their own life going on. They were growing their family, and that whole thing. So it was their life happening at the same time as my life happening. So it never was our life together. That's why, in a way, I really truly do appreciate us being able to get together once a year, even though it's just once a year. I truly do appreciate being able to get together, because we try really hard not to talk about family. We try really hard to not talk about work, and we really focus on just bonding together. And sometimes that's as simple as, oh my god, I really like this perfume, but I don't know if I should get it. And then arguing with her to go back and get it, because she still has that bottle to this day. Like, those are the stories that, quite honestly, because of our age gap, we didn't have.
Yeah.
I grew up with friends telling me about how they would fight because, oh, my little sister took this, or my little sister took that.
That was actually me saying that to my friends, because I had the little sister.
And we had moments like that,
Yeah.
but in all reality, there came a time where I didn't have that again.
Yeah.
You left for college for a little bit, came back, but even with you coming back, it was a different dynamic, because we're now talking about you being the full-fledged adult at this point. So it does kind of change the dynamic.
Oh.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Qué bonito.
So I think you should do bag 11, or do we don't have time?
We have enough time. Let's do bag 11. So it's been, yeah, because it looks the same. So the dynamic is a little different, and that's why, like, some of my friends who had, my friends that grew up with me, they all have that dynamic where it's like one after another. So they never really understood where I was coming from. So even trying to express that to my own friends that kind of saw that, it was a little bit harder, because nobody was ever in that same spot that I was in.
Well, yeah, your bestie, she's the oldest.
She's
out of the no. She's the second
oldest, but she's
technically the oldest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But on top of that, she started understanding that now when she left for college.
Yeah.
Because when she left for college, she had, I think, how old was he? I think he was born in our middle school, so he was like about to turn 6, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she realizes and she understands that age gap now, and she understands why our relationship is the way that it is, because of the whole fact that she essentially had to face the same thing with them. And now she's basically the sound person for advice, or but she understands that her relationship with them is definitely different from the relationship she used to have with her other brothers and sisters. Like, it's not the same. It definitely is not the same. And I think that that's one thing that definitely made me kind of grow up a little bit faster. So I feel that I had a normal childhood? No, because what is a normal childhood? Being able to go to your friend's house, being able to do this, being able to do that. And not only do we have strict parents that kind of didn't allow that, but it was also a matter of, even if I could, with you had to go with somebody. You had to have a chaperone.
And likewise, you had to have a chaperone too.
Exactly. But now,
that's why I could get along with people her age.
Yeah. Honestly, I love that my little sister is as much as I love my I love that my sister, as much as we argue, she keeps me in check. She's a hard ass, but I think she's still typing.
Well, I think that goes with the sister role. Like, I don't think the brothers ever get that role.
You don't think so?
I think if it's like maybe a set of brothers, maybe. But as far as like, because like I don't remember Eric ever being a hard ass.
No, but another thing too is that his
I don't know.
personality
Well,
is a little different.
yeah, like
too.
I don't even know like how it was with my older sister, because they're the only ones that are like generally closer in age.
I feel that when you ask her about their relationship, it's pretty similar to how it is now.
Yeah, like they're buddies. They're like,
yeah.
And again, our parents being as strict as they were, again, they couldn't go anywhere without each other. Yeah. So when my brother started driving, it was like my sister had to tag along. And because I existed at that time, guess who also got to tag along? Like, now I understand why it took me so long to learn how to drive. Because I had trauma that I had to work through. Because they told me, especially my brother told me, that we had a car accident.
Yeah.
That I was basically in the back seat. I didn't have a seatbelt, and my sister told me the same thing. I didn't have a seatbelt, and I ended up at the dashboard. So I'm all like, holy cow, it's a miracle I'm alive.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because when I had my actual car accident, that was a real big fender bender right before Thanksgiving. Was another one where I was like, holy cow, I could have died because the car was sandwiched. My 5-seater became a 2-seater. So my mission in life is not over yet.
So I personally, like, it's kind of hard to answer that question because if I go back and I take a look at the relationship beforehand, and my baby sister is so patient with my learning challenges when she teaches me things. That is beautiful.
Yes.
Very beautiful.
She is a wonderful baby sister.
Yeah, that is very beautiful.
I want her instead. Can I have her? No, just kidding. I wouldn't trade you.
Yeah, whatever.
Now I wouldn't trade you. Like, when you were there, when you were the baby, yeah, I would have sold you. Like, that poem about I have a baby brother for sale, yeah, that was, I have a baby sister for sale.
But now, as an adult and having this type of relationship with both of you, yeah, you're right. I get different things from both of you guys. And, even though sometimes it's kind of hard to say whether or not I have that relationship with her, I think it's still a work in progress. I think it's still not as how she would want it to be. But there's pieces of my life that she missed out on, so definitely it's not going to be entirely the same,
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely know that when I have a certain situation, if it's better for me to talk about it with you, or if it's better to talk to it with her. And I think that's something that definitely I didn't really have growing up because, of course, that's not how it worked out.
Mhm.
Um, I was, what, 13 when she moved? And that made it even harder.
You were 13.
Oh no.
You were younger.
I was 9. I was 13
Yeah.
with you, I think.
Yeah. You were going
No, not
into middle
even.
school. You were
Not
going
even.
into middle school when I moved.
When you moved.
Yeah.
So I was like even younger than that with her
Yeah.
situation. I definitely am so blessed. I just wish both my sisters know that. Know that you feel that you're blessed or that it was the same treatment throughout. Because sometimes patient levels are different with different people, I feel. I don't know. I wouldn't know who would have more sympathy between you and Salita.
Well, I think maybe when it comes to like parent wise, I feel like I have more of a connection with you. So when you're like, oh, this and this happened with mom and dad, whenever you would have your tissels, I would be like, well, shit, I left her over there by herself. So yeah, that does make her the center of attention, and not in a good way. So I feel that I have more empathy when it comes to those kind of situations because I know what mom and dad were like towards the end instead of the age time frame that our brother and sister have.
Yeah.
So, like, at that time, they were younger. They were, working double jobs because they needed to make sure that they had a roof over their kids' heads and they had food on the table. And, they were working as hard as they could. We got them in retirement stage because basically where we went to live, it was a retirement county, basically. Like, either you were an entrepreneur and worked for yourself, or you drove the 2 hours to get into the LA area to go to work at the factories. So you were leaving your house at 3 o'clock in the morning and showing up almost at 11 because of traffic. So I feel that we got two different sets of parents, even though it's the same two people. They got the hard ones, and we got the easygoing ones.
Well,
so I feel like I could relate to your situations with mom and dad a lot more than she could have because she doesn't have the same image of mom and dad that I do.
Yeah. Yeah, because let's face it, when we got them, it was more about.
Yeah.
Because I've done so much for my family already.
Yeah.
I wish my sisters knew what I loved about each of them. Do you take the moment to tell them? I know I don't.
She's being honest there. Yeah, she forgets to well, the only time I actually see any sense of I appreciate you, boo boo, is my birthday. That's why it's becoming a week, 2 weeks, a month. Because I'm like, bitch, it should be about me.
I don't, honestly. It's hard. It's hard because sometimes you don't want to be. Let's see. You don't want to be turned down. Like, okay, let me give you an example here. And she's gonna know exactly once the moment I start talking about it.
And that's when I'm gonna run.
My brother and I are 21 years apart. Between Boo Boo and him, it's how many years?
17.
17. Was always the same age?
Wait, no, sorry. Sorry. I did the wrong math here.
14.
14.
14.
Yeah,
14. 14 years apart. He got married when I was
2
and a half, 2. And we never had that very close relationship. I feel like if so much when she went to college and I was by myself, he noticed that it wasn't the same at home, right? He noticed that there was something different, and I feel like he took the opportunity and he was like, this is where I can help my sister out. However, because of that age gap, he kind of took it upon himself to kind of act more like dad, not brother. So I personally think that it's the same story of what initially hindered my relationship with our other sister, where it was like, you think I need another parent when in fact I don't really respond well to that because of the parents that we have, right? So it was one of those things that I don't think he kind of read the situation right. And now as grown-ups, with the idea that we have of, us three sisters getting together, doing this, doing that, and trying to get to know each other for who we are now, I feel that is definitely taken away because of his stance of, I don't want to do any, well, I don't know if it's him or if it's wife, but I do feel that that kind of takes him away from us and being able to kind of try to create that bond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because of that, because he doesn't understand how I am, he doesn't understand how she is, he might have a better connection with Salita, but because he hasn't seen us as a group, I think it's hard for him to tell us how he feels about us, if there's any emotion there. Because me personally, I could tell him that I love him and everything, but I barely know the guy. Does that make sense? So I think it's important for you to be able to express that love in whatever way you can. So like, if I can't come out straight out because it feels awkward to me, be like, boo boo. Especially if you started off like that. Boo boo, I love you. Right? To me, that feels awkward. To me, I can't be like, and she's going to have this on camera, you guys. I appreciate everything that you did for me as a kid. I don't think she did this you guys worked on this together, huh? Okay.
No, Crystal and I did not cohort. We did not communicate prior to this conversation.
Boo Boo, I appreciate you, and I know all the sacrifices you did for my well-being. And if I don't necessarily, we totally did not. If I don't necessarily tell you flat out I love you or that I appreciate that, it's definitely because of how I was brought up. Because in our culture, we talk about family, we talk about the togetherness and stuff. But in all reality, what that actually is, it's the ability to be together with your family, and that's how you show love. You don't necessarily say it out loud because we can't express it that way. I'm the type of person that if I need to say something to someone and express my emotions, you normally get it in written form. Yes, our culture plays a huge part too.
So she must be Latina.
I'm pretty sure. I think that's why she sticks around, because she's like, they know. So don't ever think that I'm not grateful, that I don't love you. It's like that joke and that joke that we always do. If I don't joke around with you, if I don't mess around with you, see mis amigas. If I don't joke around with you, it's because realistically speaking, and this is something that I had to overcome and be able to express with my husband, my partner. It's one of the things that I think as Latin Americans, we don't necessarily understand how to navigate, because we don't really recognize it until it's a little too late, because we're not used to showing that emotion. We are used to hiding behind the jokes. We're used to essentially, oh, come over here,
Yeah.
Shorty. You
Yeah.
know, so even our nicknames for each other are like, where did that come from? Like, my dad tells me some. My dad used to tell me the nicknames that they had for friends and stuff, and I'd be like, "You didn't know that sounds like an insult, right?" Like, it's
like,
not
yeah,
in our nature.
especially the one that had a like very serious case of acne, and he
I
like
know.
every single time he talks about him, I'm like, poor dude, man.
I know.
Like, I can figure that this dude is probably most stable out of all of them, but because he had so much trauma.
I know. But yeah, see, she understands that. And you know, it's one of those things that over the years, I have been with my husband, and I have known him for well over, I think I rounded up to the nearest 5. We've known each other for 15 years.
Dang, that long? It's been that long?
I
Dang.
think so. And it's one of those things that is still kind of hard for me to do too. Because like whenever I express to him emotionally, sometimes I end up in tears, not because I mean to, but because I'm like, I don't know how to do this. And you know, it's kind of hard. It really is. And like I said, when it comes to my relationship with you guys, that's why it's kind of hard to really answer that question, you know? Because yes, now I realize that I come to either of you for different reasons. My relationship with my brother is definitely different than my relationship with you two in general. How long have you known him? I have known him since 2011. We met in 2011, summer of 2011. So how long is that?
No, because you graduated 2010, right?
Yeah, I met him a year after. How long is that?
We are now in 26, so that's about 15 years.
Oh yeah, see?
You finally rounded up
I
correctly.
found it out correctly. We've known each other for a long time. We even tried to like set each other up with people we knew.
That didn't work.
That didn't work.
That you could tell that definitely. And it was funny because when I was introduced to him, he was, "Oh, this is my friend, yada yada," and I'm like, yeah, friend my ass.
We're gonna see how long that lasts.
And when she called me, because I didn't live with her at the time, when she called me to tell me that she was going to give it a shot.
She was not surprised.
I was not surprised. I kind of told her herself. I told her. I was like, "Oh, let me guess. You're calling me to tell me that you and are planning to to go ahead and see if it'll rouse into a relationship." She's like, "Bitch, you should have let me say it." And I'm like, "I'm sorry. What do you want me?" Same thing when my niece was telling me that she was pregnant. I was like, "Let me guess. You're pregnant." Like, bitch, let me say it. I'm sorry, guys. I see things. Mm-hmm. I am very intuitive. Well, with you, I was like, yeah, when you were going to tell me that you were pregnant, I kind of already knew. Like, I felt it. I felt an energy in the force.
Welcome in, Bex. You felt an energy in the force?
Yeah. I felt like there was going to be a new Jedi in the mix.
That's funny. See, I did this with the other one too. You would think that I would have
learned by then.
Yeah.
No, but see, you're being Hispanic. You have like not brought that to your kids because your kids.
My kids are so clingy. Like for the way that I was brought up and stuff, like I have to constantly remind myself, it's okay. They could do this. It like don't push them away. Like I constantly have to remind myself that. I constantly have to remind myself that yeah, she could, you know, like I want my space, but I guess I'm stuck here. Like
No, and I think that one of the reasons why I love to like kidnap your kids so that way you guys can have some just grown up time is the fact that I remember we never, like, yeah, we had our nieces and nephews nearby, but we couldn't really say, hey, we're going to get together for a family thing for family holiday or whatever the case may be, and we're gonna have some family time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's one thing that I have talked to him about, where he's always shocked of how fast you are to like go and take them and stuff. And I'm like, okay, you have to understand that in our family dynamic, the way that because we're not a typical Hispanic family.
Yeah, no,
like, we
not.
don't have grandmas and grandpas coming over and all the time or whatever. Our family dynamic that we had was the moment that my two older sisters got, like, my older sister and my older brother got married, like, they basically became part of that Hispanic family. Like, we were lunch for Thanksgiving dinner. Like, they would come to us for lunch, and then they would go to the other family for Thanksgiving dinner. We were,
if they even came at all.
If they ever came at all. We were December 25th, like,
possible lunch, possible dinner.
Lunch, possible dinner. If not, for sure, I'll see you on the 26th for Christmas. So I had to explain to him that we didn't really have that, and what he saw when he came in was us bringing in our nieces and nephews that wanted us, and so we created that family dynamic that is so stereotypical.
Yeah, like, we had that long ass table because the nieces and nephews would bring the boyfriends and the girlfriends that later become husbands and fiancés. But, like, to me, it's like, yeah, it wasn't until they were old enough to understand what or not understand, but at least express where they wanted to spend the holiday,
that we started having that. And that was one thing that I had to explain to him, where it's like, yeah, this is the dynamic that we're used to because of X, Y, and Z. So for him, it's even weirder because he's like, well, you guys made me think this was you guys all the time.
No, it was a work in progress.
I yearn for that. My dad's family is not in the picture ever since my dad passed. Oh. Is it because they feel like they have, like, no connection with you guys anymore, or is it just too raw, I guess, for them that he's no longer with you guys?
When you say that, I kind of do feel like WWE.
Raw.
Yeah. Like, they're just tables, ladders, and chairs just being thrown. Every family get together.
Okay. Whatever works. Because I feel like, especially when there's, like, no longer that like, sometimes it's hard to keep up that family dynamic. Like, right now, if I'm being honest with you, I know things are going to be a little bit different the moment my mom or dad pass.
And I think that's why we try to do our Disney trip. Just so that way, in case the day comes, we still feel connected. Because we've seen it happen with mom and dad's side of the families. When the matriarch and the patriarch have left, the dynamic changes completely. Because we saw that when grandpa passed. The next time we went for the holiday, it was like...
Not the same.
Not the same at all. Like, to me, it felt really harsh because he would always be the first person I'd find in the airport to pick me up. And that first time that we went, we didn't go through airplane. We went through a bus system. And
even like that, you could still...
He was still in the hospital when we went that way. He was taken to emergency that year. And that's the year that he passed away. But, like, it was harsh because it was my uncle and my cousin that welcomed us. Not him. He would have been there had he been 100%. But the following year that we went for Grandma's last Christmas, that one also hit too, because that one was realistically the first time that he wasn't there, like, physically there. Like, we couldn't visit him. Yeah. Like, and that to me was, like... a tough pill to swallow.
And that's the hard part, because sometimes it takes one person to keep that feeling alive. And when they're no longer there, it's different. I felt like they did it out of obligation because of my dad. They didn't like my mom. Way off topic, but I unlocked pumpkins in Dreamlight Valley. Congratulations!
Woo!
Here's
Congrats.
to all the money you'll be making.
Yeah! And all the money you'll be spending!
Yay!
Because pumpkins are expensive.
Pumpkins are expensive. But yeah, so they felt obligated to. And like I said, sometimes it takes that one person in that family that essentially creates that dynamic of, okay, we gotta be unison together. Because, like, I don't know.
Like, you don't want, like, honestly, you don't want to assign the bitch of the family to be the one that keeps the family together. Because no one's gonna want to go. Okay? Honestly. Because, like...
Random.
No. I'm going to, like, off of, like, our aunt and my mom.
Okay.
Like, I remember when we would travel with my aunt to Guatemala, like, she didn't want no one to know that we were coming.
Yeah.
But if we traveled with my mom, and she saw the difference the year that we traveled with my mama, that all of a sudden, everybody took the time off from work to go pick us up at the airport. She had never gotten that.
I'm gonna be making my bank, LOL, not to unlock floating islands. Pumpkin farming, LOL, now playing smarter thanks to you. That's what I'm here for,
Wait,
babe.
so she does it on the floating islands?
My bank.
So that's where you have all the pumpkins patch, right?
Yeah, that whole big pumpkin patch.
Okay, so that means I have to move Merlin back to the aisle.
Yeah,
So
I don't have
that's
any characters up there.
Oh, okay,
and then, so I just unlocked, side scrolling.
okay.
So I just unlocked another, I bought the Sunlit Plateau floating island. And that one,
You can buy those?
with Dreamlight to unlock it.
Okay, yeah, I have plenty of Dreamlight.
Oh, then yeah, you can. I'll show you how.
Okay, all right.
I'll show you how.
See, this is why I will follow her on all her social media, and I always
She
like,
wants
replay.
me to do more content as far as like things that I do on Dreamlight, but in my mind, I'm all like, I feel like there's so many other like people that do that that I'm like, people are gonna be looking at me and laughing at the like, look at this bitch thinking that she could play Dreamlight.
Well, like I did follow. I don't know if I sent you the one that I follow now. That she does some new content every day of Dreamlight Valley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like she actually showed me something that I was just like, why do I have this in my inventory? What do I need it for? And it's from Mike.
Oh yeah, that one
yeah.
you showed me.
Yeah, the Masters Inc. Taking her playing her card.
So she's like, wait, the floating islands are on DLC. So you have the ability to have floating islands with the DLC. So once you get ready.
Ready, woo!
Okay, so once you get floating islands, access to floating islands, you need Dreamlight to essentially open all of them. So they only give you, if you have
the first two,
yeah, which is if you have the DLC for the Eternity Isle, they give you the floating island, the first floating island for free.
Yeah.
And they also give you the Plaza floating island for free. From there, you have access to open the rest of them. I don't necessarily know if I have access for Storybook and Vale. I think you have to get to a certain part with some characters for that to be available.
Oh, okay.
I have to check.
Well, Vale can fight that. I just have to level up Aurora because I finished up the Maleficent one.
Yeah.
And I have to say that one was like
good. Yeah,
I like that one. I don't know, but I enjoyed any mission that I've had to do with the villain. I've enjoyed.
Like, I know their story arc is like insane. Like they gave them heart.
Yeah.
But as far as the yes, I know Eternity Isle has floating islands. I don't necessarily remember if the Veil gives you any or if Wish Blossom Ranch give you any, but I have a feeling that the reason why I have access to the ones for Eternity is because I have all the characters basically to a certain point. Like I finished most of their missions. I think Oswald and Eve are the ones that I still need to work on, but it's not a lot. I think if you use the core people like Jafar or whatever, that's when it kind of unlocks because it's part of the story.
I mean, like that one is for me. They've been at 10 for the longest.
Yeah. So I have to check that. But I do know Eternity Isle has the floating islands as well. So the way that you get the rest of them, other than the 2 that they give you for free, is definitely the whole fact of Dreamlight. You unlock it. I think it's 15,000 for the first one or something. I don't know if they each have their own.
So then definitely I'm gonna be needing to more.
I'll show you where you can see it
because I can access all of them that are available. So.
But she said, "OMG, yes! Listen to your sister on more DD content." Okay, I'll consider it. I'll probably go Snap. I think that's why I wanted to rebuild Jade's Valley because I wanted to explore all the new stuff that I know based off of how long I have been playing. But I just have to be better about making edit those videos and make those clips.
Yeah, because I like her. Let me tell you, her phone is full of videos.
Oh yeah.
Just her getting to post those videos is what I'm all like, girl, you need to hurry up because I'm gonna be done with it by the time you finish. Yeah. Like I need tips. I need points of access because right now I still don't have Pluto and I don't understand why if I have everything else. So now on the regular game, I am trying to level up Joy and Sadness to 10 to see if maybe that way it'll trigger me to make what I need to do for Pluto.
You don't need DLC for Floating Islands. You just have to get to a certain part in your game.
Yeah.
You first need to unlock every single section. Have you unlocked every single section of Dreamlight, the main game? As long as you have that, then I think technically you are able to.
It just came out when it that was a new feature when it came out with Eternity Isle. I think that's where everybody's getting confused because they're like, oh well, then you have to have the expansion in order to get that.
You bonus. You do. Oh. You have it because you have it, but if you don't have
because they've been able to get my money, yo.
Oh yeah.
I'm all like, oh, do I want to invest in the expansion? I'm like, yes, I do, because I want this character, that character, this character.
They knew how to play that. But anyways, I am going to stop right here. I need to go out and try to get my daughter. No, because I listened to Yoya, and now I'm unlocking things smartly.
Good. Do that, because let me tell you, I was able, I started after she played for, about a year. And
2 years.
You already played for 2 years? So when she went on her honeymoon, I was, working on it, okay, in between working at the job that I was currently doing. And by the time she got back from her honeymoon, I had surpassed her.
Yeah. I was
but I worked smartly, and that's where I was like, girl, you need to tell these tips to other people. Because she told me, do not spend your time in the castle.
Yeah.
Try to unlock all your areas first.
Yeah. There are going to be moments that they're going to ask you to go but try to avoid that. You want to avoid that. But anyways, I will try to make that content. I will try to focus on that, especially tomorrow I'll be playing Dreamlight Valley starting at 1 o'clock. You know where to find me. I'll be probably posting that I'll be live, but starting 1 o'clock Eastern time. This we'll save for another week because I guess Boo Boo is coming back next week. And then on Friday, I'll be building this. But as always, I just want to thank you guys for sticking around. Even if you're just lurking, I appreciate you because you could be anywhere else in the world. And Crystal, thanks for keeping things light. I always love your conversations. And I don't know. You know what? I actually want you to... I have homework for you today. I want you to DM me 5 questions you have of Dreamlight Valley. And And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and make 5 videos based off of those 5 questions I have dream out.
Ooh, girl, make them good.
And if you usually tune into my Dreamlight Valley streams and you have 5 questions, just do the same thing. Like, ask me a question. I think that's the only way that I'm gonna be able to like get that Dreamlight Valley content out there. Oh yeah, don't forget Dream Team. Yes, I know. I'll log in today and I'll send you a snapshot of that. I'm honored that you chose my questions. Yeah. So you got homework, okay? You got homework. And if you send that over to me, like, you know, over the next 24 hours, I'll answer them on stream tomorrow. And get it over with. And then I'll go ahead and like go to Twitch and clip it and then make a video out of it. But if you have not followed me on Twitch already, try to go over there. I'm trying to grow that channel because I heard that if I like have a certain concurrent viewership, I can make affiliate. And I'm trying to see if I could do that before the year is over. But if you don't have Twitch, then don't worry about it. I understand. But anyways,
I have to re-download mine.
I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.
Oh, you forgot to show them did it charge? The other one. Or are you going to wear it tomorrow?
I'll wear it tomorrow.
Okay, so that's what she's wearing tomorrow,
Yeah.
everybody.
I'll charge it today so I can wear it tomorrow. Alright. What if there are 5 more? Then just keep them coming. Keep them coming. I will definitely answer 5 right now, and then after that, we'll see how long it takes me to answer the other ones. Bye. And now, as always, that awkward moment where I'm trying to remember how to close out. Yes, light up ears tomorrow. Definitely.
Okay, I can still see you.
That's one.